Right back.
I'd like to welcome all you ignorant ass bitches, critics, complainers, disgruntled rappers, and racists especially, to the ninth annual International Player Haters Ball. Oh man, hate, 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 hate. Man, you corny! Next say something while I'm talking is getting shot. Please believe that.
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. Me, I don't have that part. Me, I always tell the truth. Even when I lie.
I'm the Rolex worth, diamond ring worth, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun. And I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down. Now give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
All right, so we're live on the podcast about nothing. We got the boxing section just popped in. We are going to take a dive into this quote video that
Where's
I
that at?
made as a
Where's that
YouTube
at?
short. His I don't know what the hell he's talking about, but I'm gonna I'm
3751.
gonna play the video and then we're gonna give commentary.
3751. 37.
This
You him.
motherfucker, god damn. So only women, children, and dogs receive unconditional love. Men receive love only if they provide something. Now let's take a dive into that.
Oh, that's a fact. In the words of the great philosopher, Tupac, ain't nobody love me as a broke nigga.
Mm. Amanda, would you like to ask the question that you asked me?
Yeah, so my question is what makes you think that women receive unconditional love?
So I'll use me as an example, right? So
Okay.
I've had my daughter since she was like 6 months, right, full time, and then her mother came in probably like March this year, right? So all that time she was crying and yearning for her mother. I want to be with my mom. I just got to see my mom. And, her mom was going through some things, so she never had her. But she would always give her mom like the utmost love, right? And she's been going from me from 3 months, and she called me a bum. She called me a bum. I
Yeah.
ain't been with my daughter in 3 months, and we've talked every day, all the shit. And she called me a bum and told me that I wasn't involved anymore. I'm a bum now, but your mom has been gone for 9 years. The love that she has for her mother was more stronger for her than for me. Like I've been gone for 3 months, like, and it ain't like I'm not providing. I sent you home with 3 baskets full of clothes. If you need anything, it's provided. But your mom can be gone for 9 years and you still give her the same love as when you came out her fucking womb.
Yeah. So, do you think that she was like maybe someone was in her ear telling her that you were nothing?
I thought that, and I called her mom. Because I'm very vocal. I ain't letting shit slide, so I called her mom. Like, yo, what the fuck is going on? And she like, what the fuck? Like, yo, all them years I wasn't there, and you was holding it down, and this how she feel? Like, you got the
Oh
game
man, I
fucked
messed up.
up.
Yeah. So, um, you said 3 months that she's been with her mom?
3 months.
So, is there a difference in your parenting that maybe makes it to where she thinks it's more fun there?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Like
Yeah.
she get a pass with a lot of shit there. She
Yeah.
don't have to really do a lot of shit, so that can be a motivating factor.
Right. Because I feel like with a lot of kids, especially around, you said that she's around like nine-ish.
Yeah.
Especially around that age, you know, it's all about like fun and they don't want to have consequences to their actions. They don't realize that that is a part of their learning experience, and that we as parents are not there to be their friend, but the person that is teaching them to become a good human. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's possibly a part of that. I think what I'm getting at is that I think that there are a lot of things that that women do that, and I've said this to Kevin before. I think that there are a lot of things that women do that are invisible. That it just happens, and if it stopped happening, then that would become a problem.
Okay.
Talk about it.
So to go back to the actual initial part, we could get to that, but I want to get back to the initial thing is society-wise, a man is seen as disposable. A man isn't really valued by his presence more or less than what he can contribute.
I think that a lot of that comes from the fact that men have made themselves disposable.
Well, I think
not
that's
all,
because
but a lot.
I think it's historically and just through history. Let's say we talk about, I don't know, the Oregon Trail, railroads, that time era. A man had to go out and to find a way for his family and send back home. So a man was valued on what he provided for his woman back home. It didn't matter what he was going through on that trail. It doesn't matter what he was going through through those trials and tribulations or how to make it happen. The only thing that mattered was he sending back funds. Was he sending back rations? Was he?
Now, I don't want to cut you off, Combo, but you said out your own mouth that men are resources and women are resourceful. So, what exactly is the, I guess, the landing point here?
Well,
because we get that, but
that
how
goes
does that?
Because that answers the question of why our love isn't unconditional. Our love is on conditions of what we can provide because we are resources.
Okay, so let's
it's not on condition. It's what that's one of the things that you contribute. That it's not a contingent on that. That's just one of your uses. It's not a contingency.
We're not even talking about what it was that the women were doing during that time.
Exactly.
Do you think that if the women weren't doing what they were doing at home,
they would be able to do what they do?
Exactly.
Because if you out getting the money, how are your kids being sustained? How is the house being done? How is laundry? How are these things? When you're gone, yes, you're providing.
But a man not providing is worse than a woman not cleaning up in society eyes.
As well as if you look at the death of a man and a woman, when a girl dies or a woman dies, you're like, oh man, this is so sad. You know, grandma dies, the whole family, oh my God, it's so sad, da da da. When grandpa dies, you might have had a family around the corner, this and this and this and this.
Okay, so maybe this is like a cultural difference, right? Because I grew up in like northwestern Oklahoma and like country life and all that kind of stuff. But I can tell you that of the people that I have known growing up, that is not the case. It is the same, man or woman, because it's like grandma, oh, we loved her cooking and she was such a great, she was so kind and loving and blah blah blah. And grandpa, he was the glue that held everything together, and he was the rock of the family, and he was the, all that kind of stuff. So maybe it's partially cultural because of where I grew up, but I can also tell you that where I grew up, a man was a part of the family.
Yeah.
It did not happen very often, and until fairly recently, where I grew up, you didn't see a family that didn't have a dad, unless the dad died. The men didn't leave; they stuck. That's what I'm talking about with a lot of men making themselves like disposable. Like whenever you have within society a lot of men not being there to raise their children and not being there to, all of those kind of things, that makes it to where we have to go on without. And so we do what we got to do.
Correct, but love is catered to women. Love is catered to the appreciation of women.
No, it is not.
Valentine's Day,
Every
Valentine's
holiday,
Day, Christmas,
every holiday,
any
every
love story.
That's okay. That's only because
you've all experienced this inequality. Exactly, it's marketing. But you all have experienced these inequalities, and now you want to make it a solid thing. It's not.
But if it's marketing, it must be a solid thing.
No, it's not.
Because the women are the ones that are buying shit.
Right. That's
women
all
aren't buying stuff for Valentine's Day. It's the men that's buying stuff for Valentine's Day.
Well, that's unfortunate. If you
men don't even have the same, like for Father's Day, we don't get the same type of love.
Oh yeah,
that's sad, but that's not everybody.
And you know what?
We get like some tools. Or
no, you don't. Shit, I'm giving out cologne, watches, things that you actually want. Who the fuck wants socks?
They're gonna buy you a thing.
Come on now.
We get motherfucking.
That's unfortunate that y'all have experienced that.
One of the things with that, because I've actually thought about.
Even if you go into sex, the woman is more ways to put, like, women's sex toys are more easier to acquire.
Because women are more likely to buy sex toys. How many men do you know that are going around and buying sex toys for themselves?
I got 2 hands. I ain't buying sex toys.
I'm just saying, we got 30 different variations of vibrators.
Combo, this is out of pocket. This is like
a man.
Marketing is just that. They're going to play on the stereotypes. They're going to play on these things. Yeah. And just because they're perpetuating this outlook does not make it fact. It's not factual. So what if women are being catered to?
You guys are arguing that we are loved equally while we're standing here as men saying, hey, we're not.
Because you all have had these experiences. Not everybody. This is not happening in every household. And it's unfortunate, but it's not true. And then let's talk about the unconditional factor. Women love just as unconditional. And as she, and I'm sorry, I don't know your name, but she made a very good point. Amanda made a very good point that a lot of stuff that women do is invisible to you guys. And if it stopped, you all would not have the same outlook on it. Y'all love it unconditional because we accept you all for a lot of things that we probably wouldn't. Because it's so many different factors. Like, this shit is absolutely crazy that y'all bring up marketing strategies as a reason why you all are not being loved unconditionally. It's crazy.
Well, and I think my original point was that a lot of the things that like, even, I mean, I hear stuff all the time about how, oh, well, she stopped having sex with me. And so he goes out and cheats and he leaves her and all that kind of stuff. Do you think that that's unconditional? That's not unconditional. If a woman stops having sex for whatever the reason may be, we could have something physical, something mental.
I never heard of a dude leaving because she wasn't having sex though.
Oh, really?
I've heard of
we just listened to old girl Khadijah say that shit, that her man's or her daddy man's left her because she wasn't initiating sex.
Because he wasn't man enough to cheat.
Okay.
Oh,
80% of marriages are initiated by who?
So they just cheat. They don't leave. So that makes it right.
No, but men will put up with it. A woman won't.
Yeah,
that's not. No, women put up with a lot.
I can't go out. I can't get the stuff I want to get. I can't do this. I can't do. We never have.
I don't know where you're finding these women.
No, seriously.
The Bay Area.
And I say this a lot whenever I'm listening. Like, if I'm with Kevin and you guys are talking about some of the stuff that you talk about, I say it to him all the time. Where are you guys finding these women? Because that's not the women I know. Now, mind you, I am probably of a different generation than a lot of you guys. Mm-hmm. But it's just my experiences. Women put up with a lot of shit.
A lot.
Women ain't doing that today.
A lot.
Okay. Let me say this. Let me say this.
Women be unhappy for 2 weeks now and fucking leave.
Listen, we put up with. See, the thing is though, we put up with different shit. That's the only thing about it. We all put up with a lot of shit.
Put some examples on it. What type of shit?
Okay, so y'all put up with niggas cheating on y'all. We put up with women not trying to get that pussy up. You know what I mean? So,
but is that the only
it's
basis
the
of your
same thing.
relationship? What other factors are you
No,
there
I'm
for?
saying,
like
No,
your
but it,
mom.
So that
so
is
that's
not
listen.
unconditional
As
love.
it's
men,
not the only basis,
that's
but it is
majority
important.
of. Listen,
Right, but that's not
as men,
unconditional love.
That's
no, I'm
not,
not.
because
Listen,
it's
what I'm saying.
contingent on
I'm
sex.
saying
Exactly.
this is what I'm saying though. Men
If
put up
that's,
with not getting no pussy. Women put up with getting cheated on.
I
So we all
don't, by
put
the
up with
way.
some
that's
shit.
I
I
don't
don't
put up
see
with
how
that.
that correlates. I don't see how that
No.
correlates. Like, that's crazy.
They literally
A
did that.
man,
If you was giving up the pussy, you wouldn't be getting cheated on.
listen. A man could get into the relationship 3 months down the
Mhm.
road and be miserable and still be in a relationship for 4 years. A woman could be in a relationship for 4 years and in 3 months be miserable and she leaves that relationship. Even
Okay,
when it comes to the
I'm going to
problem,
give
Because
you an
they,
example. I'm
even
going
if,
to give you an example. And this is a very real example, and this was my life. I was married for
sorry.
almost 18 years. And the last 13 years of that life, I was fucking miserable the entire fucking time. And I put up with it. And I tried to make it better. And I did everything that I could. We had a child together. And I tried to hang in there and see if there was anything that we could do to salvage it, because I wanted her to have both of her parents. And it wasn't until my daughter started getting treated the same way that I did that I finally left. So you cannot tell me that I'm going to just leave after 3
so
months. I am not a quitter.
I was married for
And
6
And
I
most
years.
women
do love
aren't.
I
unconditionally,
was
and I
married for
love
6
that
years.
man.
And my rebuttal to that
Mhm.
is I was married for 6 years. I didn't start loving my wife to probably about the 4th year. I had to learn to love that woman.
And that's crazy.
And
Wait a minute.
it only took
You married
Right.
somebody
Like,
you
Wait
didn't
a
what?
love.
minute.
it only took her
Why would you
Wait a
marry somebody
minute.
you don't
being
love?
Wait
unhappy.
a minute.
Only took her a few months of being unhappy for her to leave me when I was
Bruh,
miserable
you
for the
you
4 years
know.
of that relationship.
Okay,
Nah,
so that
dog.
is an experience that you had, but that does not mean that that is across the board how it
But
works.
across the board,
I
men,
have
we are trained and we are raised to say, you know what, our feelings doesn't matter. It's okay. Matter of fact, next time you're at
Who's
a
raising these
playground,
men?
you see a little girl fall and a little boy fall. Look at the difference in the reaction.
Do you want it to be different? Because
I
every
don't want it
time
to be
I have
different.
actually brought that up to a man, and like about how boys are treated differently than girls, and I usually bring it up not as a good thing, but as a bad thing, because I think boys are taught to repress their feelings, not let stuff out, and eventually it fucking blows up.
Right.
Eventually something has to happen and it fucking blows up. And I honestly think that if we teach little boys to pay attention to what their feelings are and to deal with those feelings, because that's what girls are taught, how to deal with emotion.
Yeah, but society
Girls are
doesn't
taught
want.
how to. Well, but do you want it? Because
I
every
can
time
want
I've
it. I
brought
can
that up
be
to a
the.
man,
I can be
they
the anomaly, but society's gonna be like, look at this little crying ass nigga always crying.
Nobody said you needed to cry though.
Did you see
Being
what
able to
happened?
express yourself
no
doesn't
What happened
involve
to Will
crying all the
Smith?
time.
express, and that's
Crying
that.
is the expression.
Okay, but
Yeah,
whenever
but
you
nobody
are
said you're gonna cry.
whenever you are a child, whenever I was a child, as I was a child, it was okay for me to cry about things because people understood that I did not know exactly how to get that out, and that was how I knew how to get it out. As I've grown older, I have learned how to deal with those emotions without crying, right?
Yeah,
Not to say that
but
I don't
for
ever
the
cry.
kid that doesn't know how to get it
Right.
out, if they
So
see a little boy crying, they're gonna be like, "Nigga, stop crying. You don't need to be crying so much. You crying like a little girl."
that's society's problem. That's what I'm
Right.
saying.
Right. They're not
That
giving them
is
the same
society's
opportunity
problem.
to emotionally express themselves.
And why
Exactly.
is that?
And it comes out as men, like a lot of men, whenever they become men, they don't really
Know how to
know
handle their emotions.
how to handle their emotions. Yes, they
Right.
just
We can't
stuff
because
it all down.
we don't have the
And
luxury.
I was just gonna
We
say that.
don't have the luxury of that. Listen,
But you do
I'm
though.
hold on.
We-
No, we don't. Let me tell you. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
tell you.
do.
I'm gonna tell you this. Let me tell you this. Right. This is a fact. Coop can attest to this. I was dealing with a female for like 8 months. Right. As soon as I told her my problems, it was over.
She was gone.
It was over.
Well,
It
that's
was
unfortunate, but that's her.
that
over.
is, yes,
No.
that is
That's
unfortunate.
how. No, you can't listen. You
No,
can't
that's not
tell women
what.
your problems.
You can't open up too much.
Hell no, you definitely
No,
can't
they
Yeah,
cry
that's
say
like that.
I
unfortunate
don't
Yes,
look
sir.
because
at look.
that's a part of the
They gonna look at
foundational
you like
respect y'all
Low,
should have for each other.
low,
they gonna
you're
look
an
at you
anomaly. Listen, hold on,
like you're a
I'm
baby.
not an anomaly.
let me
I'm
say this,
not.
please. Low,
Look,
you are not the average woman. Cut it out. This is
And
not how women think.
I'm
I
sorry, but
can,
my group of bitches, we not like that because we do know that the factor of emotional and your feelings being a safe place. So if Shorty couldn't get with you on your safe space that
Of
she
course,
should be
of course, yeah.
providing you, that's on her. And not every female is
amen.
like that.
And that's a
Okay,
part
so in
of,
a relationship, yeah, that's a part of a whole lot of, that's a conglomerate of reasons why you're in a relationship anyway. I'm not going to commit myself to somebody I don't feel safe with, whether it be my emotions, physically, all of that shit. There's no way that you should be even giving your time to somebody. So for real, that was your out too. Because you know what? Good, I'm glad you left because you can't handle the emotional aspect. So I'm not
amen,
going to spend my time and waste my
amen.
time with you. So with that being said, I'm not an anomaly. You
No,
also hold a responsibility too to these women to make sure that you have a safe space. And if you don't feel safe enough to go through these things, then you know what? You also have to say, I fucked up. Don't put it on somebody else. And if you
I,
haven't vetted that situation, then you are at fault as well. She might not have been there to meet you, but you also hold a responsibility in knowing where you can put your head down, where you can be vulnerable, where you can be, naked in front of somebody and be okay. So you can't blame it on the woman all the time. And that also goes both ways.
and my original point of that is society's problem includes women that have problems with it
Yeah.
because we are also taught that that's how a boy should react, right? Because that's what we've seen
Yep.
our whole lives. But the truth of the matter is if you are a strong woman, you can be strong for your man when he
Right.
has an emotional time.
Right.
So
I
where
can
did
tell
the
you that
term
I
"be
can
a
do
man"
that.
come from?
That came from somebody who is just willing to consistently negate these things because they feel that they have to move on in a strength that doesn't exist. That is not a strength that should be put on a child and then they grow up and just have no tools to handle their emotional,
Exactly.
states. My son right now, he can sit there and be upset about something. He can cry it out, but let's reel it in. Now let's talk about this. Why were you upset? And those tools weren't given
Exactly.
to this generation of men. And here we are now as grown folks, and y'all sitting here perpetuating the same bullshit on these little dudes. What you crying for? Man, listen, get it out because you're allowed to feel, you're allowed to cry, you're allowed to punch a wall if that's what it takes. But you also need to know how to evaluate that shit. We are in a generation of kids who are being exposed to a lot of things that we weren't. Mental health. What the fuck was that? We didn't get that. So now we are in a generation again of a bunch of men who've never been catered to like that. And that unconditional factor comes from literally grooming. If you didn't have that, then we get it. You may feel that unconditional love is given on your part, but you're not getting it. We get that. But that unconditional factor, it's so unfair to say that men aren't unconditionally loved. You just haven't been groomed that way. And it was very unfair,
but
but it's the facts.
But if
okay,
we
so then
ever
that goes back
received
to
it,
what I'm saying is if you're saying that hey, this generation is now doing it, right? Now we're doing it.
Yeah.
Now we're here. Now we're
Yeah,
so
we're
civilized.
exposing it.
Hold on. Now we're so civilized that the man doesn't have to be a masculine man. The man doesn't have to be a rough man. The man doesn't have to go fight off bears and go all this way. We're now so civilized that a man can now have feelings. A man can now have emotions. If we got to just now got to that point where that we can do that, then that's true what we're
I
saying
never
that our
said
love
that.
isn't conditional.
I
Because
never
we were
said that.
made to go out and not have those feelings, not have those emotions, to go out and make sure that we had something to offer. Matter of fact, even if you went back to the matriarchy and patriarchy days, it was what did he have to offer? Does he offer land? Does he offer a title? Does he offer anything before a woman can even think about courting him?
Well, women weren't even
That was a
allowed to
different
have
time.
anything of their own at that time.
Thank
Like
you.
they did not have any rights at all.
So now
Right.
that the
They
And
woman
it
couldn't
had
wasn't
rights
work.
and
until
they had
like
things of their own,
the 60s or 70s that
They
women could
couldn't
even
even
have a
work.
freaking bank account.
okay.
Right.
So now that the women can have their own bank
Yeah,
account and
bring
they can
No,
have
no,
their
no.
own.
Don't skip over that. Don't skip over that part because that's real pivotal. When you don't have an option or a choice of course your outlook and dependencies become different. And now that we're on equal footing,
And
we can have these conversations
it wasn't
because
for
we
her.
both care.
So
It
that's what
wasn't
I'm
for
saying.
her. Let's not skim over the fact that she wasn't even the one that was determining who she would marry. It was her family and probably the men in her family.
To make sure
Had
that
to
she
do
was
with what
to make sure that she was going to be well provided for.
them.
To make sure that she was going to be well provided for, right? So
And
now
how it helped
you're saying,
them as a family.
Hold on. Now you're saying
It wasn't just about, if you're talking
It
about
wasn't the
those
woman.
times, it wasn't just about how she's being provided before, because a lot of times they chose men that were evil,
wealthy. Yep, they were wealthy and would continue the generational wealth. It was to the benefit of the family, not
the family.
her.
It was not
and then,
about.
And then, if you really want to get into it, it's y'all men that have created the unconditional factor. So let's talk about it. Oh, y'all quiet now.
No,
y'all
I'm not quiet.
now.
I didn't know.
Whoa. Take the dip off your chip. Slow down.
Oh no,
we're gathering our thoughts.
We dipping.
They're not thoughts.
Let's go.
So
I think they're unpacking that.
Yeah, they're unpacking it. It's a lot.
Hello.
Here you go.
Hello.
Go ahead, Combo. We listen.
Oh, okay. Y'all said unpacking. I'm sitting here trying to talk, but to wind this back to one of the moments you said, because before you went into that tantrum, you said
here you go.
Women are now allowed to have to provide for themselves.
Yeah.
So once again, now you're admitting that once a woman is allowed to provide for themselves, now a man is more than just a provider, and now
he's a partner.
I actually did not say that. That's not what I said.
Yeah, that's not what I said. But okay.
What I actually said was that it was not about what was being provided for her.
That was in response to what you said, Combo.
Before that, you said, it just became in the 60s when women were allowed to get bank accounts.
But you said that men created, you said something to the effect of men being providers and all that other shit and what they bring to the table. We had to come back on that saying that.
I wasn't saying that it was that anything about providing. I'm saying she didn't have a choice as to who it was that she was marrying.
Okay.
So it did not matter to her because she didn't even have the choice.
Okay.
So it wasn't about providing for her.
But you're saying now you have the choice, correct?
Now we have the choice.
No, not the. I don't agree with that. We don't have the choice. We have the option, because we're not necessarily choosing. We have the option to be on equal footing. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Choice to marry someone or to not marry someone, though.
That part too.
Yes.
Okay. So now that you have the choice to marry someone or not marry someone, the man is now allowed to have unconditional love.
I don't think that correlates, but
I don't think so either.
That's what we're talking about, right?
My original point is that I don't believe that any love other than a love from God to his children and parents to their children, and not even always that, is unconditional. I think that there are always conditions to love, because if I stopped being the person that my mate fell in love with, if I stopped being that person, if I stopped doing those things that I did that caused that person to fall in love with me, if I stopped acting the way that I did, that person would eventually be like, you know what? This isn't the person that I originally fell in love with. I'm deuces. I'm out.
Nope. I believe that men try to adapt to who you
try to
become.
love this new you.
Yeah. But is it love? But is it love?
It becomes love once he learns how to love the new you.
He learns
Y'all can't even love the same us.
Yeah.
But bullshit. Why has she changed?
That is bullshit. That's once again.
Y'all moving the goalposts.
You have had.
Y'all moving the goalposts now.
No, you're moving the goalposts. Why did she change?
Yeah.
We're saying
she changed because she knows her worth now.
Okay, so if you cheating on her and she changes and decides to stay, and you continuously do these things, and you're changing her, and then you're saying, "Oh, I should adapt too," but you're causing the change.
But the statement still stands that we're giving you unconditional love because you're changing.
It's not unconditional love.
If
I stop spreading my legs, it's not gonna be love.
That's right, baby.
It's not gonna be love.
I don't.
It may be put down wanting to get a divorce because you don't want to give away half of your assets, which I've heard a lot of times.
What you say, Combo? You can love your woman what?
Without intercourse.
That's a damn lie, but okay.
Excuse me.
That's okay. Okay.
Excuse
What you
me.
say, Combo?
He said he can love his woman without sex.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
nigga done lost his damn
He's
mind.
full of
He done
he's
lost
full
his
of
mind
shit.
and he lying.
This nigga
He's
And
a
he
liar.
lying. Talking about some
lying
men
like a
didn't have the
motherfucker.
strength to cheat. Like, come on now.
Lying through his teeth.
Shit, you better give me some damn pussy, goddamn. But anyway.
No, because it's not fair. What if she's going through
Are you
things?
talking
What
to
if she's going
combo?
through
Oh
things?
my.
No.
Hell yeah, we talking to combo.
He talking about giving
That was
him
that,
some
though.
pussy. Wait a
That was
minute.
Hey, if you make it okay for her to start giving them,
Hey, listen, whatever your relationship consists of is up to y'all. And quite honestly, those conditions should not even be a line item in unconditional love. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
I agree too.
Because sex aside, you should still want to stand strong with this person. They should have foundational features and characteristics that you love unconditionally
Besides
outside of
that.
sex.
That's a fact.
Absolutely.
But
You know
I
what I'm
just,
saying?
I just, I
But
just said
Because
that.
how about this?
Important.
Hold on, but
How
that's
about this though?
It is
What if she's
important.
how y'all
unable?
arguing against your own example.
No, I'm just saying, what if sex is no longer a factor? She get in a car accident. She's fucked up. Is
And I just
unconditional
said
love
that
still
I
going to
will
be a
love her
factor?
regardless.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
I'm gonna love her regardless. My
That's what
woman,
you
I
said.
love her. Listen, I love my woman the same way the sun rises every day and the moon comes in behind it.
Oh, here we go.
It doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
You can change.
Okay.
You can change like the weather from summer to winter. I'm still gonna be with you. I'm still gonna be beside you.
Bars. In
Boo
those
this man.
Well, I
particular,
like my
Boo
I like
this
how this
man.
nigga
But that's the
combo
truth.
be lying for the internet.
I'm not
he
lying
sure
for the
Boo
do.
this
internet.
man.
Listen,
You
when
just
it gets
said
winter
that you
time,
would cheat.
Listen, when it gets winter time, I put my coat on and I prepare for the cold. When it gets summertime, I lay her down and I prepare for the heat. That's the same way. When my woman changes, I'm gonna prepare for it. And I'm gonna be there for it. And I'm gonna live in it. I'm gonna live in it with her. I'm gonna live through it
Okay.
with
Who do
her.
you got listening? Who do you have
Right.
listening?
Nobody.
Who is out there in
Nobody.
the atmosphere
Wow.
waiting for you to respond?
Yeah,
Who does he share this
No
wink
one.
with?
out there?
That's my love is unconditional.
Okay.
Man, who you got? Hold on, how many viewers you
Listen,
got, Coop?
I
His
feel
girl
that.
How
listening
many
right
viewers do you have, Coop?
Yeah.
Hey,
This is ridiculous.
Y'all never let a
it's
man
five
live, man.
people
Ridiculous.
viewing,
Nah, you right. But at the
and
same
combo
time,
might
this
have
ain't the
4 of
person
them
we
in here.
know. You're right. You're absolutely right. And that's okay. But the unconditional factor still safe to say that men don't receive that. And that's not true. You all do.
I think that men and women receive it equally. That
Yeah.
I
that
don't.
there are certain things that women are expected to do, and there are certain things that men are expected to do. And I don't think that it's any more towards women receiving unconditional love than it is toward men receiving it. I think that there are individual circumstances in which people don't receive it,
Yep.
and that is
Yep.
sad.
Has anybody ever told y'all that if you're not
No,
providing,
I think it's
you're less
hey
than a
Coop. Let
man?
me say this real quick. I
Hold
got
on, Coop. What you
a
say?
rebuttal.
Has anyone ever told y'all if y'all not providing, then you're less than a man, or you're
Yeah,
not the
that's
man you're
that
supposed to be
generational
doing?
bullshit
Yeah.
Right,
that y'all been
right, but
told.
it's a
Yeah.
different thing that we're providing. It's different
Right.
things that we are providing.
But
We
he's
were
saying that that is how they've been conditioned to think.
yes.
Yeah, you all absolutely have been conditioned to think that. But that's just an ideology from a time frame that does no longer exist, is what
But
I
hold on.
really want y'all to
But then you just
understand.
said,
But
but
it
didn't y'all say
also
earlier
at the
that the
same
women raised the
time,
men
Still going
because the
on.
men was outside working and doing all this, so the women
It's
was
still
raising the
going
men.
on because
So
guess
that
what?
had
That
to happen.
generation
It had
hasn't
to be taught
filtered.
by y'all. That's learned
Hear me
behavior from a
out.
woman.
Y'all are still not understanding what I'm saying. Grandma and grandpa's still alive. A lot of people's generation hasn't changed just yet. Because when we become the grandpas and the grandmas, that whole ideology is going to go out the window. There are so many feminist ways being looked at. There's so many different aspects being brought to the table, such as the mental health. Our generational wheel is going to change. And yes, there are still people, huh? That generational wheel is going to change. And quite honestly, yes, there are still people alive today that have been taught that believe that. But that is not the case anymore. And it really is sad that we're still holding on to such
Whoa, didn't you
old.
just call a man sassy for displaying his feelings?
No, I called him sassy for leaving. You sat there and hollered at everybody and you left. Yes, sassy.
So you perpetuating the stereotype
Of what?
that if a man display his emotions and is too emotional to be there, so he leaves, He's sassy.
You can't add that factor on there. I'm talking about being able to be emotionally strong and standing in it. You can't sit there and throw your emotions out there and not allow everybody else to work through them with you and leave. Yes, that
Ain't
is
that what
very
women
sassy.
do?
No, don't change it. Don't change it.
Oh,
If you want to be emotional as a man, you can. But if you're talking to a group of individuals about your emotions and you decide to slam the door and be like, well, I'm out, that is sassy. Like, damn, bro, let's talk about it. You're not standing emotionally strong. You're screaming and causing a statement and then leaving. Yes, that's sassy. Yeah.
And
So
there's
it's an
something.
integrity that goes with that. You can be emotional, but you also have to stand in it and work through it. There's a difference.
mm.
Because I can say what I want and leave. There's no merit there. Because I leave everybody else there to deal with my shit, and that's not fair. So yeah, it's very sassy.
Okay. I'm just checking.
Yeah, cool.
But
Yeah, cool.
I got a rebuttal what Amanda said. She said that it's more people that get conditional love than not. I think that's BS.
No. I didn't say that. I said that the majority of love that is adult love is not unconditional.
Mm.
Because I think that for most people there are conditions, like, because what they fell in love with, especially now that we are in a time that people can leave, because remember, there was a time whenever women couldn't leave, and it wasn't that long ago. Because if you can't even have a bank account, you can't own a house, you can't do any of that kind of stuff without having your father or your husband or some man to be on it, then you don't
When did they
have
let
the
y'all get bank
option to leave.
accounts?
This was like the 50s or 60s. This was
50s
not
and
that long
60s,
ago.
right?
In the 60s. That was not that long ago. I was born in the
I
70s.
think
So it's not that long
there's
ago.
a
Because
Women
disconnect.
just started working not too long
My
ago. Like,
grandmother
what are you
has
talking about?
had 6 houses in the 60s
With her
and a
husband
bank
or
account.
singular?
She ain't had no hubby.
I'm gonna need evidence for that.
Where my mom at? Oh, she left. She left.
Convenient.
Oh, she left. But
does she have a name like Frankie or something like that?
mm-mm.
Maybe they just didn't realize she was a woman.
Her name was Betty. Yeah.
He's talking about some yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Betty the Moonshiner.
maybe she found a bank that was willing to put her name on it, but they didn't have to, and so most of them didn't.
And she had like I believe I forgot how much they said she had in the bank when she passed. But she had a little change in that motherfucker.
We gonna have to put a pin in that because I got additional inquiries.
I just hear excuses.
I don't hear no excuses. So unconditional is just that, and men do receive it. Y'all just haven't received it.
No.
Why don't y'all just say that?
I'm saying I'm hearing excuses of, well, the women didn't have to give unconditional love, or we gave unconditional love. We had no option.
Okay, I wasn't able to finish. I wasn't actually able to finish my thought process with that because we went down a little bit of a rabbit hole there. But it was the generation that we are in now. People have the choice to leave. Not long ago, they did not have the choice to leave because even in like the 70s, if a woman was a single mom, it was a big damn deal. She was a pariah.
Yeah, we need to bring that back.
She was a whore. She was a hooker. Didn't matter the reason for her being a single mother. She was
unless she was widowed,
unclean,
and unmarriable after that.
Absolutely.
Unless she was a widow. Unless she was a widow, but that was good old days.
I just said that.
Yeah, that was a good old days.
So now that people have the option of getting divorced, now I don't think that it is unequal. I think that it is equal. That people are like, you know what? If I don't like it, I'm going to leave. Whether that's good or bad, I think that's how a lot of people are. So I don't know how that equates to.
So do you think
not receiving unconditional love?
Do you think having that option makes it so that you don't have to have unconditional love? Because if before you didn't have that option, it means when you get in this with this gentleman, you want to make sure you're going to love him no matter what he does.
No,
but now that you know that you have an option out of it,
I think that a lot of people were in loveless marriages at that time.
Okay.
Yes, for
They
sure.
just didn't get out of it.
They couldn't. Yeah.
So
They did not get out of it, so they stayed in it. But that didn't mean that there was love there.
Mm-hmm.
does
To
any
answer
man
your question, I only felt it when I was a child.
Yep.
does any man on this panel feel like they've received unconditional love?
That wasn't from their mama. I had to throw that out
Well,
there.
I am really sorry to you guys for that, because that's sad.
You ain't the one that should be apologizing. It's these bitches, bro.
No, but seriously, I really want to know, whether it be a relationship or a friendship. I really want to know. Like, you really have experienced no unconditional factors. Like, that's sad.
You know what? I take that back because I got a really good friend core, and I feel like they've loved and poured into me no matter
There you go.
what I've been going through. Now I ain't providing no shitty shit on my end. I ain't did nothing wrong, so
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that in that aspect of unconditional, because I've been the same person since they met me,
Mm-hmm.
but I've never seen them waver or change. So I commend them for that.
You're right, because I don't care what Dez puts on, I'm a lover unconditionally.
Okay, so Combo, you ain't got nothing to say? I'm just
Huh?
saying. You ain't got nothing to say, sir?
Nah,
I love you. You
Yeah.
you
don't
Oh,
almost
all
count.
right.
You don't
you
count.
you
No,
almost
it do
stopped loving
count.
him the other day though.
No, I didn't.
Nah,
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
nah,
you
Let
and
did.
me
that
go back.
It sound
that
like
and
it.
that's
It sounded like it
unconditional
because there
love.
was passion. That's
That's
different.
yeah. That's we have
And
unconditional
we not
love for
like
each other,
y'all.
but
I can
You
argue
that's
all
but
day,
look,
and we
hey,
gonna snap
Combo
back.
but
Low
we're
on
talking
your
about like love
helmet.
from a partner, not love
Yeah.
from.
No, we didn't. I said let's talk about it in a general sense. Friendship, sister, brother, whatever. Because unconditional
Hey,
love is not capped on a relationship.
can I say something too, Low? I
Yes.
didn't get unconditional love from my mama neither.
But that's what I
Mm.
said,
I did.
excluding y'all mamas. That's what I said, excluding
No,
them.
no, I'm just saying I didn't get that from her neither. So,
And
uh,
that's unfortunate. That
So
hurt.
my question is, how does that influence the women that you choose to court? Not that you're
Mm-hmm.
actually courting them.
And then you start looking for
I was about to say, yeah,
either
you
the
looking for that.
opposite
Yeah.
of your mom or women that
Or
love
you
you,
fall for the
like
same
your
woman that is
mom.
your mom.
Because that's
Mm-hmm.
what
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
as humans, that's what we do. Like, you think
Oh,
about
Creatures of habit.
all of the women out there
I didn't type
that love a
this.
bad boy. They love a bad boy, and then they get all upset because the bad boy is being a bad boy.
Right.
You know, right?
Yeah, I had to
And
work my way through that.
so how you choose the people that you are um,
Dealing with.
interacting with in that regard, that makes a difference. You know, if
Mm-hmm.
you're looking for someone who is wholesome, who is, you know, a good person, who is kind, who is caring, you're probably more likely to receive unconditional love from that person than you are from a hoe.
that's not
When you're
true.
spending your time
That's
with
not true.
hoes,
That's not true.
All the hoes are
Hoes
That's
love
not
bad.
you.
true.
Well,
Man,
I mean,
That's not
hoes
true.
that's
don't
some
deserve nothing but
That's
them
not
loves
true.
hoes.
that's
Them
some hoes
hoes
that
love
really love
him.
me.
Listen, hoes is way more loyal than regular women. I'm telling you that right now.
Mm.
You said
That's a
what?
fact.
you are
whatever,
out your
I
damn
said
mind.
I
whatever.
said
That's
it
Say
a
that again.
factually.
fact.
What do you
I,
say?
Nigga, please.
It's not
That's a
love.
fact.
he
No,
said he said he said
no.
hoes is more loyal than regular
Okay,
women.
but if they're hoes, they're not being loyal,
Wow.
probably.
We talking about two different type of hoes then.
Yes.
Y'all talking
Mm.
about
Clearly.
sluts and we talking about hoes. Hoes are loyal. Sluts belong to the streets and will do anything with anybody. If you were talking about a hoe, we talking about the most loyal creature on the fucking planet.
Oh,
So
Mhm.
oh yeah,
y'all
that's
gotta
right.
decipher the difference between a hoe and a slut. Because
Y'all
those
I
are
ain't
got
seen
you.
two
Lassie, have
completely
They
y'all?
different
are
women.
from Oakland,
Not
Lassie was loyal.
Lassie.
Oh,
I
yeah.
so
just said what
I'm
I said. What
I'm from a
Oh,
different
you
oak.
said Lassie, huh?
You said Lassie. I'm crying.
I'm from a different oak. I'm from Oklahoma.
yeah,
But
they are from Oakland, so their whole culture is a little bit different.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot different.
Sorry,
In the
hi
words of
everybody.
Sugar
How y'all
Free,
doing?
fuck a girlfriend, bitch. You need a nasty hoe. But
Oh
Yeah.
Lord.
Right, but I think my point is, whenever you're going after women for just looks, for, you know, does she have the the curves that you want, and does she have the pretty face, and does she have the all these features that mean absolutely nothing. But if that's what you're going for, if you're going for how she looks,
bad bitches are
speak for yourself, brother. Speak for yourself.
Bad bitches
Kevin?
are useless.
but you're less.
Hey, Kevin, speak for yourself, brother. Speak for yourself, brother.
All right.
No,
Yeah, but you're more likely to find that
sentiment.
you're more
not gonna
likely to find unconditional love because
if
you're looking for the wrong shit.
If you're looking for someone based on looks, and
You're not
it is
going to
a
get very, very
society based pretty, she's been taught her whole life that that's how she gets by, is on her looks. So she's not going to act the same as someone who has had to be the nice person, be the good person, be a kind person, be caring, be, all of those things in order to get ahead in life, if you will, and to have good relationships. I am not a 10. I'm not a 10.
But you're a 10 to me, baby.
Oh, thank you, baby.
You're the only 10 I see. Yeah, man.
I have trained him well. No, I'm just kidding. No, but I'm not a 10, and I am totally okay with that. Absolutely 100% okay with not being a 10, because my looks, my level of look has caused me to be a good person. I am a genuinely good person.
Why'd you have to say it like that though? Like, what the fuck?
Like, how did you find Kev? Because he's a piece of shit.
Damn.
A piece of turkey. So Combo had a question that we've been skipping over for like 30 minutes. Okay. Is your partner obligated to be a safe space for you? Yes. Or is it your job to be happy within yourself and not their job? I think he said
those are two separate things.
Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all answer, and then I got me something to say.
Those are two separate things, because I say all the time, and I absolutely 100% believe this. I cannot make anyone else happy. Right. If they do not have the happiness within themselves, then they will not be happy. But you can be a safe place for someone, and if they choose the happiness within that safe place, then they can have happiness. So those are two separate things to me.
I believe that your relationship should be a safe space, because I'm not going to waste my time committed to somebody, and I'm not going to provide these emotional, mental, physical, safe areas for them. We're wasting our time, because I can go out here and do like
where did they find you?
You know what? I'm gonna be honest.
Just no heart.
I'm just saying,
No.
No.
I'm saying that in a good way, because I'm trying to.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I've come from some fucked up shit.
Like that before.
You know what I'm saying? And quite honestly, I've seen so much fuckery in my life, and not that I was ever entwined in it, but it's just like I will never do that. I would never. I've seen my aunties with men and literally would down them, talk shit to them in front of people, make that man feel less than. And I told myself I would never make my man feel any less than a king. That's
Absolutely.
one. Two, if I did have a disagreement with him and I didn't agree with what he was doing, we're not going to do that shit in front of people, because that devalues our relationship. And people feel like they can come in between us. And as a united front, we're not finna do that. But when we get in that car, baby, I'm going to tear that ass all the way up. But at the same time, there's so many factors in a relationship that you should hold at the highest standard. And then let's not bring in kids, jobs, financial issues, personal issues coming together. We need to be solid.
If we aren't solid,
then
those things are going to tear it apart.
Crumble at the first sign of trouble. And that's why the divorce rate is so high. That is why people feel they can't put in the work. That is why we don't have solid
And that's why men don't think we have unconditional love.
Because you don't have a motherfucker that you can feel safe with. And y'all keep putting y'all safety in the hands of bitches who don't care. Exactly. And y'all don't hold a responsibility to yourselves to make sure that you're vetting these people properly. The first 3 months, I'm not going to tell you about my fucking problems. The first year, I may never divulge my past traumas. I'm waiting to see how well you handle shit. And another thing is, if you're with somebody and you can't see them through seasonal changes, you are setting yourself up for failure. I want to see you at your lowest. Not saying that I'm praying on your downfall, but I want to see you when you fucked up. I want to see you when shit don't go your way. I want to see you when you up. I want to see you when you have adversity. You want to jump into
I completely 100% agree. Like,
Okay, so
as a man, when my woman is going through turmoil, and we're like, when my woman's going through turmoil, that's my time. That's what I'm here for. Baby, you're
But that's
hurting.
what we're saying.
I'm
That's
mending
what we're
you.
saying.
You're broken. I'm here. You're crying. Give me the tears. You're in pain. Give me the pain. Let me be your therapist. Let me be your everything in between. Like, I take that as a complete challenge.
that's what we're
as my
saying.
And
manhood. You don't challenge my manhood by calling me a
the
bitch ass
same
nigga.
way.
You challenge my manhood by my woman not standing there with a smile on her face. I want my woman to know if the world that came up, the world dropped on her head right now, my man got me.
Yep.
But that's what we're saying.
You got
That
to
is
creating these safe spaces.
greatly appreciated. But
have,
guess what?
yeah.
Guess what? I'm the same way. You can come to. I got big shoulders, and I can take it.
But you have to, again, you have to sift and vet and see
That's
and
what she
watch
said.
these people before you
Hey.
allow them to hold your secrets.
The
You know what I'm
number one
saying? If I
mistake
see
a
you
man
dog
can
your
make is
friend
crying
out,
in front
I'm
of
not
his
gonna
woman.
give you shit. If I see how you treat other people, you think I'm gonna let my burdens off on you? Absolutely not. I saw how you did your friend. You didn't support them. You didn't go to their aid. You left them stranded. You didn't do this. So you have to hold a responsibility to yourself too. These people are not obligated to you out the gate to be loyal. You teach them these factors. You show them what that looks like. So when they fail you, you can say, "Hey, motherfucker, you presented
So
one face, and this
so then
ain't
back
it."
to the question, you go through say you're going through the situation, and like you said, you're just meeting the person, and I don't know, your dog died, grandmother died, lost your job, whatever it is driving you to a place of depression or a place where you might need someone to be there for, and y'all fucking on each other, so you reach out to him and you're like, hey, I just want to be around you. I'm going through some things, and he's like, hey, I need you to find your happiness within you first, and it's not
that's
my
your
job to give
downfall
you
for
that.
putting on the fact that y'all fucking as a contingency of him being loyal to you. Pussy don't change nobody. Pussy is just that. I can't put my coins and say, oh, I gave him some pussy. He owed me this. No. Because you and the next bitch then gave the same thing. And guess what? Neither one of y'all got the commitment.
All you and Uber home, and that's it.
Right. And you lucky if a nigga gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm not giving no Uber home. That's disgusting.
Shut up, Combo. You gonna go out there and run around like the Flintstone with your feet. So stop it.
I really feel like it's different though. Like
Combo
I've
will
been
buy
in,
me some car.
I was in a
he'll
8-year
go
relationship.
get the whole car.
My bad, Coop. What'd you say?
Oh no. I just think it's completely different for men and women. Like I was in an 8-year relationship, bro, and things were completely different. Like I went to the hospital probably like 4 times and had like 2 major surgeries. This bitch never even came to the hospital.
Okay.
But this bitch could stub her toe.
Like you picked the wrong woman.
Okay.
Dog.
She could stub her toe.
Wrong woman,
that is
and
a
I'm
bitch.
making sure we at the
That
emergency
is a
room in
bitch.
10 minutes.
Yeah, she wasn't your woman.
That is a bitch.
Nigga, I
He
would
had
have
a
been looking for a
contingency
way
being
out
with you.
after the motherfucking first.
Absolutely.
Dog,
that was a contingency
Dominique,
relationship.
After the first surgery.
Dominique came
Bitch,
to
you
the
ain't here for
hospital
me?
with flowers. My bitch ain't even come to the hospital.
Exactly. Like
well, she
bitch,
wasn't
you ain't
there
here
for the
for
right
me?
reason.
That's because you chose the wrong person.
Like, what the fuck are you here for?
And that
like,
happens.
I need you the most, bro.
It does.
I need
It
you
does.
Okay,
the
but what if when
most
people
right
make the
now,
argument?
and you
Hold on. One mic.
My bad.
So when people they make that argument with what Coop said, sometimes you hear the argument of, well, you wasn't the right one for her.
Well,
no,
she wasn't the right one for him.
She wasn't the right one for him.
For him.
And she
Because
presented
someone
a
needed
face
her
that
the
didn't
most
exist
at that point in time.
Because some will say any woman would do the right thing for the right man. You just got to be the right man.
Facts. She wasn't right for him. That's what we're saying.
I'm not saying that she would do that for anyone, because she probably wouldn't.
Because she didn't.
Because
She
that's
could be a
probably
selfish
just the
ass
way that
person.
she is.
Yeah.
Some people are
Right.
selfish.
And
That
the
doesn't mean that
unfortunate
all
factor
women
is
are that
that
way.
the unfortunate part of this is that she showed a face for 8 years.
Man.
Right? And he's thinking this is the person I'm with, when whole time she probably was hiding a whole lot of shit. And that showed it. And that's one of those seasons that I'm talking about. When I'm down and you not showing up, yeah, that's something that you would have been gone for me. That'd have been it. Because if I'm in the hospital, that's serious. You don't fuck with me. And that's clear. Did y'all die? What happened?
I was about to say, I got you. Like, me personally, I don't care if my baby got a flat tire. I'm there. I don't give a fuck if she got a
we
toe.
know, Combo. We know.
But But that goes back to the original statement that love is unconditionally given. Unconditional love is not given to a man because even in Coop's situation, when she changed, he still continued to love her through it. When she showed that, okay, this is who she is, he continued to say, okay, baby, I love you, and I'm going to learn to love this new woman
Those are
that you are.
individual choices.
No, that's individual choices. And again, he did not vet that situation properly. Once that happened, you need to rearrange. She could have showed you this face for 7.5 years. We at year 7.5, and you do this to me. It's for me to say, you know what? The way I felt when you left me hanging, I need to X, Y, and Z. So when you recognize the unconditional factor and you continue to live in it, you got to take responsibility for that.
But would that mean that? But that means his love is unconditional. If he said, "Hey,
right,
now that you're not on the condition."
No.
If at 5 years in, I decide, oh, you didn't pop up to the hospital, so our relationship is over. Would that be fair?
I think that it's
that's
a
not what I'm
symptom.
saying.
That
That's
is a symptom.
Yes, you need to talk about it at that point and really reevaluate if your unconditional love is being taken advantage of. I'm not saying stop giving it. You need to sit down and say, hey, is my unconditional love not being, received and appreciated? And if it's not, let's talk about it so I can figure out how to keep my peace and keep my shit together. Because now I'm putting it in your hands and then, again, having to take responsibility, figuring out what that shit look like. Because it ain't unconditional if your ass is sitting there not getting an equal footing from the other person. It shouldn't be unconditional because I'm putting myself in a position.
Yep. It's individual choices. And to me, the not showing up for you in a time of need, that's a symptom of something else. That is a selfish person.
That can cause a lot of
and so there are probably other symptoms that are there as well.
Shauna, you gotta mute up, Shauna.
I was trying to.
But
good morning, Shauna.
Good morning.
Shauna.
That caused a lot of
Hey y'all. I just popped on to say hi.
Like that caused a lot of mental health because motherfuckers get to thinking about, you know what I'm saying? What could this person could be doing when they should be here with me? You know what I'm saying?
And that is the downfall of a lot of relationships. That rabbit hole of you thinking about shit.
And that can be that you can have selfish men and you can have selfish women. So once again, I don't think that it's necessarily unequal. There are just selfish people out there.
Right.
The only time when you're not gonna see me is when I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? But when I get off, I'm showing up.
Work and shit. I'm making sure motherfuckers is all right. Like I'll be,
we just a lot of people are two different people.
Yeah, and you'll see them. They show up differently when they good. When they good with you, but then when shit is hard, you see that different face. And that way, you need, or that particular scenario, you need to go ahead and evaluate everything at that point because this is not the same person you've been dealing with. And if they waver or fold in any way, oh yeah, we got something to talk about.
I don't feel like I've experienced it. How do you experience that from a partner that you basically like you're building your love up with them? How is it unconditional?
What do you mean?
Can a partner love you unconditional if they started loving you on the things that you were doing and providing? Like
it was never unconditional. If that's the case,
I was just
it's never gonna be unconditional, right?
That shit was never real. It was never real.
Never real. Because they coming from a whole different place.
In general, in a relationship.
No, that's what
it was never real, cuz.
Yeah, it was on a condition of
something. I'm saying in a relationship in general, any relationship.
Yes.
Can there be unconditional love?
Yes, there can. Yes, it can.
How?
Well, as I said, you need to know who you're dealing with. And if you aren't willing to ask the hard questions, because I'm be honest, a real relationship is some hard ass shit and it's an uncomfortable process. It hurts. It feels weird. There's times where you not even want to talk to this motherfucker because he done pulled out a trauma out of you and he don't even know it. But if you don't allow him to love you through that and tell him what's going on, then you have a problem and your shit is not unconditional. He's trying to figure it out. And vice versa. If I'm telling you, listen, babe, right now you're not talking to me. I don't like that. I want you to tell me what's going on, but you retreat into the room. I don't got nothing to say. And I'm pulling and I'm pushing for this. Baby, talk to me. I need to know why you feel this way so I can move how we need to move. So it's always going to be unconditional, and it shows with how you move. If you moving funny and you like, you know what, bitch, fuck you. If you don't want to talk about it, fuck you. Y'all don't fucking love each other unconditionally. Now, not saying that you're not allowed to say, okay, somebody got mute up. It's real loud.
That's somebody that ain't me.
So yeah, like if you dealing with somebody that's telling you, I'm here, I'm present, I'm accounted for, and you're pushing them away and they're still there, that's unconditional. That's unconditional love, because even though I know you're in a season of fuckery and you might not even be treating me right, and I'm here for you, that's unconditional. Now, if I say, you know what, bitch, fuck you, if you don't want to talk, cool. That's not unconditional. Why? Because you've stopped the train. You've gotten off. You are no longer on the train to figuring out what's going on. You're not unconditionally there. Your focus has been averted. You can tell when somebody acting funny around you and when shit is different. So when people say they don't see the signs, that's a lie. You're choosing to ignore them. Because the minute I see my man even sleeping funny, hey, bruh, why you snoring so hard? What you do today? What's going on? You're not eating, boo. You're not eating, boo. I done made your favorite goddamn meal. What's going on? You know, you should know by the breath how your man sleep. And I'll tell somebody in a heartbeat, I'll watch a nigga sleep all day. Because I know that you are sleeping around me. And me personally, if I sleep around you, I trust you.
Creep.
That's you hear me? So if I see my man sleeping, I'm not a creep. He know. You know
I'm fucking with you, love.
If he's sleeping and he in that deep sleep and completely rested, I like that. You know why? Because you're good.
God
if you
damn,
tossing and turning,
yo,
okay,
I can't lie. I can't lie. Like me personally, it's only I probably could think of one woman that I can go into a full fucking sleep with, where I just trust myself, or not even myself. I just feel like your body will let you know when you can rest. Yeah, and like it's only one woman that like, yo, my body's like, ain't no harm gonna come to me. No harm gonna come to me. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Pittsburgh T for coming back to the comments
it's
after
been a
7
long
months.
time since I was just able just to fall asleep. You know what I'm saying? Just around somebody. You know what I'm saying? Just to fall asleep. Y'all just watching TV and you just fall asleep, bro. That's
and not because you tired.
Not because I'm tired. Because I'm comfortable. I'm relaxed. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm safe here. I am safe here. Not even me feeling like I'm safe. I know that I'm safe.
You know it's real when like you can fall asleep with that person, and the way that they fall asleep is completely different from you. Like let's say you're a person got to have everything completely quiet, but they gotta have the lights on, and you can just still go to sleep like, no, I just had a real night sleep. Like, oh, they like the white noises, and you like your shit quiet, or you like the white noises. You know what I'm saying? But your body still allows you to shut out and rest. Then
It's a difference. So you can tell when that shit is unconditional or not. You can feel it. If I got a problem and I see that you drifting from me, oh yeah, we need to talk about that, because I don't feel that you on the same train as me. And I might be wrong, but that's those foundational core values. Communication. You'll talk to me, be like, babe, listen, you tripping right now. We good.
Yeah.
Okay,
so it's funny you said that. I put a question that's in the back chat. Cool, can you bring that up? Cool.
What'd you say?
I said she said something that makes me. I think it's a good time for us to pivot to the next question I had back there.
All men are not great communicators. They should not be a measuring stick for unconditional love. That's what Pittsburgh C said in the comments. Combo said, "What is that one pillar that is needed for your relationship's foundation?" Just one.
Communication for sure. Communication for sure. Because I could be reading shit all the way wrong and it's not what I think, and you telling me will cure all of that.
I think another aspect of that for women, a lot of times women overthink. I know I do. I'm an overthinker.
I definitely do.
So if I am with a man who's not telling me what his feelings are or what his thoughts are on things, and he gets quiet, and he may be going through all kinds of stuff in his head and scenarios and all that kind of stuff, and maybe he's working things out. But if I don't know what that is,
right?
And in my head, I'm thinking a lot of times, I'm thinking
something shit is up.
Something wrong. is there something wrong going on? Is there something I need to know about here? What's happening? Because my mind just like creates things. So for me, communication is a very important thing, because if you're communicating to me that, oh, I'm just working through how I'm going to get through this situation, and then I can say, well, what can I do to help? Right?
So anybody else got an example of a pillar? Because you said both of you guys are saying communication is that one pillar in your relationship that you have to have. Like,
I don't think that there's ever any just one.
No, I know, but
there are multiple.
But that's
I think that is important.
Yeah, but what is the one that you cannot live without? Like, without me personally, I can go without sex, but I can't go without something else. Like, if we don't have that, we don't have nothing we can build on the one I'm looking for. So,
well, communication is a factor, but trust is the utmost.
Yes.
Oh yeah, trust.
So which one is it? It has to only be one. I said just one. So you got one pillar.
No, I know, but that's
that allows you to build on everything else.
Yeah, you're right. Communication is definitely one, but if I don't trust what you're saying, it don't matter.
So yeah,
trust for you.
Trust.
I trust for you. Okay, trust for you. Des?
I don't know.
I need to know.
I need to know.
Des don't care about these relationship topics, dog.
I want to learn. I want to learn Des.
Des don't want to be learned. I could teach you about Des.
You gonna learn?
Don't ask my neighbor.
Come to me.
What about you, Coop? Kyle? Holly?
What's that? What was the question?
The one pillar that you need in your relationship that relationship cannot be built up without
sex.
Okay.
I got to have it.
Good
so she can lie to you about everything, but she fucking you good.
Just sex, not good sex, just sex.
Listen, nah, nigga, come on, man, be for real. Look, Cooper tell you.
Yeah, tell you about
I
sex.
used to put up with. Shut the fuck up, man.
No.
You always want to cut niggas off. One mic, I thought it was.
Okay, Nas.
This ain't the show.
Y'all stupid. Yeah, but Cooper tell you, right, when me and my wife was going through our shit, as long as I was getting some coochie, I could put up with some shit. As soon as that coochie dried up, nah, fuck all that. Hell nah. Nah, that's a problem.
Well, okay.
You know, right, and different strokes for different folks.
For sure.
Because no pun intended, but like
I think whenever sex is the most important pillar, I think that is setting yourself up for failure, because there will come a time when that doesn't work as well for men, for women, all of the above. There will come a time when that doesn't work as well. So what have you built the foundation of your relationship on? And if the foundation of your relationship is built upon sex, whenever that sex goes away, and it may not go away completely, but there may come a time whenever it's just not physically possible, right? Or maybe it's not possible to do it as often, and then you're dealing with a relationship that has been built on that.
I don't know. I think sex is just what it is for him. Only Kyle can answer that.
Sex is a very important aspect to any relationship.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying if that is
sex is important.
That is the most important pillar.
Listen,
and if that is
but it gotta be trust. It gotta be loyalty. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be some real shit though. It can't be just based off sex. If you just gonna fuck her, you might as well just go fuck on everything else then. Because you don't care about shit. But
that ain't see that ain't what y'all said. See y'all
that is what we said. We said the number one.
She said yeah, but that ain't the only thing I want. But
that's what we said. If your relationship only about one thing.
Yeah, and they saying that it shouldn't be number one, because if that goes away, then what else do you have?
But that's what we're saying. I think he didn't understand that it was just that one, not
like
one
damn,
of.
You're a great communicator, but you ain't giving me no pussy no more. I don't want to be with you.
I don't want to fuck with you. Whoa,
is that what you're saying, Kyle?
Oh yeah. Facts.
Oh wow.
Get that pussy up. Get that pussy up.
Well,
It's not
good,
that important.
He's
good
a
luck
horn
in
dog.
relationships then.
Not that important.
Right.
You're probably not.
But I think he's at a different point in his life though.
We're not finna be arguing. Listen. I'm not finna be arguing with you and you ain't giving no pussy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
But I
talk.
think you're in a different point in your life that you've been through and done enough that at this point, if it ain't about the pussy, you good. I get that though. You're in a different stage in life. I get it.
Well,
So for you, we'll give you that pass.
I ain't giving him no passes. He need to calm his ass down and try to talk to people.
For me, okay, so I can be quick. For me, that one thing I need is integrity in my relationship.
Oh my God.
Integrity.
Integrity.
Because everything else, you know what I'm saying?
Is that not the same
with
as honesty?
integrity, it's gonna come honesty, it's gonna come trust, it's gonna come all that other shit.
Okay.
That encompasses a lot. You are correct.
Yeah.
I
You know what I'm
need
saying?
to
Like
know
the sex.
that
You know
I'm
what I'm
not
saying?
bad.
And listen,
Like when I'm
and
not
to be
around.
honest, if the woman got some heavy integrity, even if the sex is bad, she's gonna do her best to try to please you. She's going, and then she's always gonna
You
stand on
keep
her
talking
principle
about
or her
being with
tone.
people with bad sex.
Yeah,
I can't do
bro.
that.
What is that, bro? I'm not about
You
that.
tripping.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
I think that's another topic, but
Yeah, I think it is.
okay.
You're right.
No, I'm just
I
saying, bro. Like, why
ain't
is
understanding
bad
it, though.
sex so important to you, Combo? Like, why are you out here
It
trying to
sounds
find
like
bad
that's what
sex?
he's used to it.
Combo, and then you talking about sex? You don't even like sex.
And y'all keep letting him lie. That's not true.
I mean, I know
That's
that.
just as
I
important
know
to.
that.
Yeah,
know
it's
that.
just as important to him.
I just don't put it that high on the pedestal.
That's a lie, but okay.
I've been in a marriage where I hated it. I've been in relationships when it wasn't good.
Okay.
So that
What
opens up a whole
I'm
other
not
can
gonna
of
do.
worms.
What I'm not gonna do is deal with bad sex, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now I'm gonna deal with I could deal with the person. I'm gonna cheat on you, but yeah. We're gonna be together. I'm gonna cheat on you every chance I get. Don't worry about it.
Oh Lord.
And when that shit go both ways, then it's a problem.
Oh Lord.
So then why are y'all together?
I'm not sure how that can be love.
Right.
No. See, you can have love without sex.
You can love
that's
the
what y'all
fact
saying.
that I'm a cheat on.
Well, it don't sound
But
like
if you're
it.
cheating on someone,
that's what y'all
cheating
saying.
on someone, and you know
Let me read Pittsburgh T question, y'all.
You know that them being cheated on is going to be a big thing to them, and you cheat on them just because you don't like what they're dishing out. How is that love? If that's so important to you, then leave
or teach.
Or teach. That's an
and
option.
that's why I said this opens up a whole can of worms because
that's why I said that's another topic.
I can tell you that if I am with someone that I feel respects me, honors me, cherishes me, the bedroom is gonna be a better place.
You hear that, Kev? Are you listening?
Shout out to Kev, man.
I'm already knowing. I don't got them kind of.
Somebody read this from Pittsburgh T, please. Anybody want to read what's on the bottom of the screen?
Oh, my phone downstairs.
Oh shit! Goddamn, you got some good Bluetooth.
Yeah, my AirPods is lit.
Commitment.
Yeah,
there are times in a long-term relationship, which is everyone wants their time. Wait. Commitment. There are times in a long-term relationship, which is questioned. Everyone wants their time. You don't talk time. Wait, I'm retarded today, or maybe this is how he's typing it. Everyone wants their time. You don't talk times. You don't have sex times. When kids or jobs get in the way, but commitment gets you through it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess he's saying that he wants commitment overall. That's the number one pillar for him.
Oh, okay.
I'm retarded today. My reading is off. Great conversation. Shout out Pittsburgh team, man, for popping up and popping in.
Yeah.
I don't think that I am an anomaly. I hear that sometimes. Like I hear people say, "Well, you're different,"
Yeah.
And I think I grew up with people that are like me. I grew up around people like me. The women that I surround myself with are like me. And so I don't think that I am actually an anomaly. I think maybe there is a generational thing because I am not a young woman anymore. I mean, I'm still fairly young now, not old, but but I am of a different generation. I'm Generation X, and man, we got through some serious shit. We had to deal with some shit as kids, right? So, but I think that it's a matter of who you're surrounding yourself with.
Yep.
You surround yourself with people who are kind, who are loving, who are caring, who are committed to. You can see it in other relationships in their lives.
Yep.
They got a good relationship with their family. They've got a good relationship with their core friends. They go out of their way to be there for their core friends. They're more likely to go out of their way to be there for you.
Yep.
So I can tell you that my friends and we have gotten each other through some seriously tough times. And us getting each other through those times has been a part of the building of our relationship. And I truly, honestly believe that with a relationship with your partner as well. It's getting through those tough times that is going to help to build your relationship. You have to go through some shit. And going through that shit and getting through together, and we're working this together, and it's not a matter of me getting what I need and you getting what you need. It's about us working together.
Who's making drinks?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm over here rearranging
I
my
would like
cabinet.
a lemon drop or a Long Island iced tea if you're over there making drinks. Anybody else want a Patron margarita?
Lemon drops are for girls, Cooper.
Hey,
no,
The lemon drop's gonna make me drop my drawers.
There
just
you
like
go. There you go.
Stop it. Not the drawers dropping.
Yeah,
Coop, I got a double coming for you.
Hey. Look like we ain't making it to the bar crawl.
We're going to be crawling, you know?
Yeah.
Nah, man. Just relationships are work at the end of the day. Yes. They really are.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to put that much work in no more these days.
Well, and
Kyle, we understand.
That's fine.
We understand.
That
You're in a different boat.
Totally fine.
Who broke your heart?
I've been there before, man. Like, man, fuck this relationship.
Kyle, who broke your heart?
What do you mean? I get it. A marriage ending? Motherfucker, I didn't put in everything and my name. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
He was married. He was married for as long as I was in a relationship, and I still want to find love.
Yep, I've been married before.
Yeah, I've been married, and I get it. It's work.
Man.
Because you see how you dedicate your shit to somebody, and they can just as easily say "fuck you." So why would a relationship be any different? Yeah, I'm good. The fuck?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. I totally understand that.
But it did not harden my heart. I will say that. It did not harden my heart.
That actually is
the
the thing that I say too. Is that one of the things that I am most proud of with myself, because trust me, I went through some serious shit in my relationship and that I had in the past, and a lot of people would be hardened by that. And I can say that the fact that I still choose love after that, to me, is a strength of mine.
Right. And that just makes it that much better for your next situation because you've lived and learned.
But I had to heal.
It's a choice.
I hear you, Kyle.
Oh, yeah.
I had to heal. I did. Because if I had not healed, then what I have now wouldn't be possible.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of people don't want to do that either, because that takes work too. A lot of people don't want to heal. They want to jump into the next situation and do the same bullshit all over again and ruin somebody else along their journey.
Yep.
And that shit is so unfair. Yeah, because you got to sit down sometimes.
Yep.
You got to sit down and really self-evaluate.
I sat down for 5 years. I was like, fuck a relationship.
And he couldn't sit down no more when he met me.
To me.
That
I
is
remember
so
watching.
disgusting, and I hate the happiness going
You're
on
welcome.
I hate all the happiness.
Right.
Hate all the
Hate.
No,
It's so
Hate it.
disgusting.
so
Yeah.
gross. I know. I'm sorry.
Hey, listen. That's
I'm saying, like, real hating,
disgusting.
man, that's like an art form, man. You know, it's like you like a born a hater, you know, like myself, man. You know, a lot of cats think they hate, but man, I mean, I'm mad, you know, I'm mad at everything, man. You know, brother got a nice car, man. Why you got a car, man? I only got one car. Why you got 3 cars or a wife or all that, man? That's played out, man. I hate on it till he's totally broke and ain't got nothing like me. You know what I'm saying? Cause yeah, that's what real hating is all about, man.
That's what real hating is all about.
Yeah, I want to say, I want to say, you're welcome.
Yeah. Nah, man.
I don't know what you're welcoming me
I know
for,
either.
but
Kev knows. Kev knows.
Oh, that wasn't for everybody else. Okay, got it.
Kev,
We were confused.
Appreciate it, Cal. Appreciate it, Cal.
fuck all this relationship shit. All that cute ass, sweet ass shit. Lovey
It'll
dovey.
happen
Hey,
for
how
you.
you
Relax.
doing?
It'll
Giving
happen
each
for
other
you.
flowers and all, kisses
I
and
mean,
hugs and
just
shit.
because you're
Listen.
jealous.
I'm gonna
Fuck all
find you
that.
a nice white woman. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
No.
I don't want to say anything bad about the Anglo-Saxons on the panel, but
Anglo-Saxons. This
No, she's
man
not
is crazy.
I am not sensitive.
No, she's not sensitive.
I am not sensitive.
I
You can't
don't.
be on here.
I don't
Shit.
want to see anything about the Caucasus Mountains.
Oh
Leave
my
it alone.
god. You wilding today, Coop.
It's too
Nah,
cold
there's
up
somebody
there.
for everybody though, and
Yes.
It's
all
way too
work.
cold up there.
50 degrees is too cold for me. I definitely don't want to go to the Caucasus Mountains.
The
I love it
Caucasus
here.
Mountains sound a little suspect anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know about the snowy
Caucasus.
Alps or none of
Well,
that.
I guess that means that there is more tater tot casserole for me then.
There you go.
You can have it. You
Kyle's
can have
reaction.
it.
Kyle's reaction. He's trying to be nice.
You
Well,
see
it's
how
not. It's not nasty.
you see how you had to spend $40 on soul food yesterday? It's free in my kitchen.
Are you funny?
Oh.
Shit.
Hey, there's something to be said for seasoning with air and water. I'm
Hey,
just kidding. I'm just
listen
kidding.
here.
Hey man.
It's something to be said about chicken that's not rinsed off and not seasoned.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't gonna say nothing, but that's a little dangerous.
That's a little dangerous.
You know what I'm saying? Talking about this bread.
I will say, I actually do season more now than I used to. Growing up in where I grew up, seasoning was salt and pepper, and that's really all we used.
That was the beginning, and that's
Yes.
level 1.
That's level 1.
That's not even level 1.
It is.
Those are
That's
table
level 1.
condiments.
0.25. It's 0.25. Okay, it's 0.25.
Not table condiments.
Seasoning salt is level 1. When you get into your garlic powders and your all that shit, you're advancing.
Yo, he said table condiments.
They put salt and pepper on the table. I went to a restaurant. This nigga Hollywood was like, "Hey, y'all got garlic salt?" Like, nigga, we got fries and chicken wings. What the fuck?
Yo,
Nigga said, "I want to season my own shit."
Damn,
that's funny.
We should do a pyramid table of seasonings, beginners to the elite.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Hollywood, you had some shit in there. I hadn't seen that black and gold prime.
Oh,
rib,
that
whatever.
Kinder shit.
Yeah, I was like, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I thought I knew something.
I for sure started actually do they get seasoned salt? They bringing us in our bland ass food.
I promise you that'll go viral. That'll go viral. Seriously. We can create the pyramid
had put me
table.
on that Kinder seasoning because I didn't know nothing about it. Appreciate that, Hollywood.
Oh no. Kinder's is like top tier seasonings right now.
Kinder's is beating their ass right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Because that shit $7 a fucking bottle. Hell yeah.
Kinder's so crazy.
But I catch them on sale when they 2 for $6. So
they need that shit.
Listen,
Aldi's, goddamn it.
Aldi's. Oh, wait a minute. You say buttery what?
Kinders, they be putting shit together. They got buttery honey, jalapeno
Yeah, they
seasoning
be in
in
there
that
acting
bitch,
up.
like
The buttery
Yeah, they do.
steakhouse seasoning is fire.
Buttery
maple
steakhouse
bacon,
is
brown
top
Steakhouse is
tier.
sugar.
fire.
Like
That
Kinders
bourbon brown
ain't
sugar
doing
is
no
crazy.
playing, dog.
Yeah. McCormick better go in there and get in the lab because Kinders ain't fucking around.
That's so ain't.
McCormick out of date right now. They need some young hip TikTok chefs in there making seasonings because
Yeah.
McCormick
They do.
they got
They,
steak blend and chicken blend.
Yeah, we don't want that Montreal chicken. That shit dead. I'm tired of that.
It's
yeah.
over with.
Yeah,
I don't even know the nigga made chicken in Montreal. I thought they were just skating on ice
You stupid. You
like
said
Christy Yamaguchi.
Montreal. Listen, I mean, shit. I
Kev,
know one thing. That shit is delicious.
Kev.
Yo, what's up?
Pittsburgh T said casserole Kev, free my dog Trump.
Oh man, facts, man. Trump 2024. You already know what it is.
All right,
Barf,
Kev. All right,
See,
Kev.
see,
barf,
All right, Kev.
this
barf.
is where we disagree at.
Oh,
That
Miss
Right.
Blue, you're red?
I'm Trump all the way. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Oh.
That's
She
crazy.
Oh,
coming
why is it
around
so
though.
dirty out there,
Barf.
Combo?
She coming
You
around though.
must
Oh,
be in the
barf.
hood.
He is in the hood.
It's so
Barf.
dirty out there.
It is. That's them
Hey, that's
DC
your
streets,
homeboy,
man.
right, BJ?
Yeah,
That shit look like the east side.
yeah,
And, oh, you wrong. What's that? Good Hope? Where you at?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know that. A mess. They can't even get over there to redevelop. It's a hot mess.
Yeah,
That
there ain't no
motherfucker,
development.
Wow,
that
this used to
building
be a
getting
parking lot.
developed in
This one
front
used to
of
be an
us.
empty parking lot.
Yeah, they trying, but it's a lot of government funded shit over there for the bread for the city over there. They just built that a few years ago, so that's a brand new building. So
Oh,
they
we
Yeah,
got
can't
that's
put
up
that
another.
type of shit.
the
They trying to get new blood around there, but it's
Amanda,
still
you
ratchet
got
as fuck.
time for one more topic?
Yep. I'm
All
I'm
right.
I
down.
ain't got enough.
All right. So, just one more topic right here, right? There's a young lady who said she met a young man on Bumble. They were talking for two
Oh
weeks.
yeah.
They
Heard
wanted to
about.
link up and get together. She had some things that needed to be put together in her apartment. So she told him, "Hey, I'll pay you this amount, just in case things go bad. I don't really want it to like I got you over here to do work for me for free, and I wasn't feeling you." So they came over. He put the stuff together. They had a good time, talked for hours, had drinks, watched movies, all that. So when he left, he asked her like, what's up with the Zelle that you were supposed to send me? She sent the money over to him, but then complained and said, "Damn, we had a good time, and you're going to charge me?" Like men
Wow.
in dating is so trash in 2023, and it's like, huh?
Yeah,
Like,
you
bitch,
offered it
what the
though.
fuck you
That's
mean?
my thing.
That's
She
ridiculous.
offered the money up.
Bitch,
She
we
offered
already
it before
agreed
that.
on this. Like,
Yeah.
Right. Because he
like
wasn't
what
gonna
the fuck you
come
talking
if
Changing
you
the
about?
didn't
rules
say that.
afterwards.
What the fuck is you talking about, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
she's
that's
tripping.
Give me
trash.
my bread.
That's
Give me
trash.
my bread.
Right. And he should have got it before he left.
I originally came to do a job though, and that's what you came
Exactly.
me for.
Yeah.
Because that's what you offer. You didn't say, oh, if. You said, I'm offering it first. So that's the
Yep.
contingency of me coming over here. So yeah, give me my money, baby.
Yeah.
Yep.
I need that bread.
Now.
Getting that in.
Right. I probably wouldn't have came over there until she sent the Zelle, to be honest.
Yeah, oh yeah, thanks.
Go ahead
I
and
need.
Like,
slide
but you
that
know
up
niggas
and I'll
though,
go.
like we be in hope of,
Some
getting
pussy.
some pussy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but she
Damn, she
all
calling me
around
over here to push
crazy.
it together and fuck.
Yeah,
Cool.
right. Oh man, this a win-win.
Yeah,
I
tricks
I
on him.
And
probably would have tried to put the stuff together myself
Yeah, that's true.
beforehand.
Yeah, because she sounded a little desperate.
And
I'm
he
offer
put the
you
bed
bread.
together. I would have said we could test this
Shit.
out.
yeah, shit.
Ah!
Feel good, you know
Let
what
me
I'm
make sure I put the screws in right.
saying? Lay
Make
down
sure
on
Okay.
the
it's
Gotta
bed
on
put
real
the
quick.
quick.
screws in, right?
Try it out.
So
Try
it's
it
not
out.
gonna fall
Right?
apart.
I know. You gotta make it bouncy too.
Not as bouncy. You about to get some cut for real. Nah, but she presented that all the way fucked up. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yep, I agree.
Cause don't
So where
offer
could
nobody
she
bread.
have done differently?
She could have just asked straight up. And if you got to offer him money, go another route. TaskRabbit, asking a friend, do you got some brothers? She shouldn't have had to go that route with that person and then put on their shoulders, oh, we had a good time. Yeah, it was fun, but I need my money. The fuck?
This is somebody you don't even have a rapport with. I could see if y'all was like fucking with each other, and then
right, you met him off the internet. Like, girl,
you haven't even fully met them yet.
Right, he could have came in there and beat your ass and took your furniture. The fuck?
Yeah.
Let's be real. This is a whole stranger, and let's put out there too her willingness to be dangerous and stupid, because that man could have ran up in her shit, took her shit, did something and violated her. Like, girl, you putting out there how dumb you are. Like, get out of here.
Yeah, you invite a stranger to your home to put together furniture.
And
right, you should have got the service to do that or paid that extra when you got the furniture. She's tripping.
Yep. I'd probably have my two closest girlfriends come over, and we
I'd have did anything but that.
And we would have had a good time. And then
we'd have drunk and
the guy, I'm meeting the guy somewhere in public.
Right, now he know where you live at. Like, what the fuck is wrong with her?
No, that's not.
I think women don't realize that the flags that they point out in these men, like, they be the flags. Like,
yes,
they be the problem.
Amen.
Like,
they be personal accountability is at a limit. Is limited these days.
Right,
people
and
taking
that's because
accountability
of this,
for their own actions.
This society like shit they keep seeing on the fucking internet. We are the generation millennials. We know the internet ain't real. You know what I'm saying? But these new youngins, they don't know that shit is real. They know whatever I put on the internet, people gonna believe. Yes.
When I first started getting on the internet, my mom was like,
"Is this a red flag?"
What?
Yes.
What's a red flag?
Why are you buying a beer while you out there?
First of all, God.
Oh no! Oh no, baby!
What is that? What is it?
That nigga put out a 211, still reserved.
First of all, if you want to drink battery acid, just say that.
I just think you shouldn't be drinking malt liquor. Like, is it even 12 yet over there?
It's 109, but that's not the point. That shit trash.
Malt liquor is trash. Like,
right? Your liver already wilding. The fuck?
Get you a Modelo or some shit. Like, get the fuck out the malt.
That's the Cotty.
Damn.
That man don't care. You really don't care about life. We see. We understand. 211. That's a crackhead drink.
That's a crackhead dream. You pull up with a 211.
He ready to do whatever.
Wow, I didn't realize I was supposed to judge people off of what they drink.
Yes.
Ain't no judgment, but we know he can do better.
Amanda, if I pull out some Taka vodka or some Seagram's gin, judge me.
Judge
me.
Judge me.
Okay, I got it now. I'm learning.
That's crazy.
Do you need a couple more dollars so we can get you something real to drink?
No bullshit. Everybody sell him $1. Cause my God.
If you need $2, I got it.
No bullshit, fam. I got about $70 on my Apple. You need something? Cause good Lord.
You can buy you a damn 12-pack, dog. Like,
right. You want a Corona? Please.
Hello?
Not no goddamn malt liquor.
Right. You might as well go home and drink the vinegar. You tripping.
That is, malt liquor is the bottom of the barrel shit.
Literally.
Falling.
That's when you just need it, and that's giving real dependent, and I don't like it.
You're going to get rock good.
Yeah.
Did you even eat something before you drunk that shit? Because that shit going to fuck
that's going to eat his stomach up. Yep.
That damn gut rot.
That's crazy. All right, man.
I
We
would
seen it
rather
first.
The cheapest I'm going is like 1,800 probably. Like,
Liquor-wise?
Yeah, I ain't going lower than that. Cheapest beer, I'm only fucking with Modelo.
Thank you.
Corona.
What about a
I don't
Heineken?
like Heineken's like that. I don't like Heineken.
1,800. That's actually not bad at all. That's not too bottom of the barrel. It's when you get to the Milagros that I got a problem.
The cheapest wine,
but I
fuck
fuck with the
probably Carlos
Milagro
Rossi.
Milagro get you fucked up, but that liquor quality is not good.
I fuck with Milagro.
Back in the day, it was the shit, but now people doing it because it's cheap. I
The
don't like
cheapest,
it.
I get a big Carlos Rossi wine.
Oh no!
Wow.
That's old school. I ain't drunk no Carlos
Hey, you
Rossi.
drinking shit like that, you don't even deserve to drink anymore. Just
Damn,
stop.
Max, when you get up in here?
Yeah, what up,
I'm
And when
Megan?
we
always
started
ready.
talking about alcohol, the bartender popped in.
Yeah, right.
Bartender.
Man, not the
Dang.
Carlos
Well,
Rossi.
I fuck with Carlo Rossi, Franzia, all
There,
that. I drink
there's
all
a
that.
certain point in time where you got to realize you got a problem.
no, for real. Seriously.
If you still drinking the introductory package, the alcohol, the E&J's, the Smirnoffs, the
If
Bacardis,
you drinking
Yeah. Yeah.
motherfucking
Mad Dog,
Cisco, something is
Production.
wrong.
Not Mad
I
Dog.
ain't
Come on
fucking with the
now.
Four
Bacardi.
Loko.
Production.
Come on
If you
now. Wait a
drinking,
minute.
what's that shit called? Fireball. Oh
Oh
my
yeah,
Oh
god.
yeah, the
Ew.
Fireball good though, man. See,
Oh
Oh
Fireball.
shit.
no.
nah,
God
dog.
Man.
damn. Who
you
said
so
That's
that?
a
white,
little
That's
too
too
Kev.
much.
bougie.
That
You niggas are y'all.
nigga
You
said
are
nigga
too
drink
Fireball.
bougie
Jaeger
for me.
shots.
You niggas are too bougie
Nah.
for me.
Y'all can have
Goddamn it.
that. Y'all can
Hey
have the
man, you'll
Fireball.
never catch me with no Jaeger, no Fireball.
Let me
Mm-mm.
get a
None
Hell
of
bottle
that
of
no.
shit.
goddamn Franzia
I
What's
or
the
had
other shit they
terrible.
sell in the store,
fuck it's
right?
called.
And I
Hey,
ain't
at the
drinking no
little Circle K.
fucking IPAs. Them bitches strong
Them
as hell.
little bottles.
Oh yeah, the Pale Ale.
Somebody got an echo,
Somebody's echoing bad.
and they were on another app and came back or something.
Oh yeah.
No, I saw your. I got your text, Scoop. You said you need backup, but when I came on, you had backup, so I went back to sleep.
No, I needed backup because Amanda and them was whooping our ass in here. I ain't even know.
Oh.
And all I had was combo to help.
Max, you missed it, Max.
What
What I
happened?
do?
Unconditional love. They're saying that men aren't receiving it. Only women, dogs, and babies.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, Max, that's enough. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
I
Here,
mean,
Oh
echo.
man.
most love is conditional. You know what I mean?
Yes, it
Yep.
is.
So
Yep.
unconditional love is pretty much reserved for your children. Yeah, a dog probably gives it to you, but I'm not giving it to a dog. Fuck that dog.
If you
But
feeding it every day, you are. Because you care about
yeah,
its
that's a
Some
big
well-being.
people
if.
dog eat better than them.
I love my dog.
Sure enough,
I
my
love
baby was
mine
eating
too.
lamb chops
Nah,
and
You
steak
love her,
because
but
meat.
not enough
I
for her to
got
eat with you.
conditions for that fucking dog. Look at
What? What's the conditions?
that. I mean, you better protect me. Nigga. Shit, that's one.
Don't
Okay,
tear up
that's
my
real.
shit.
If someone break into my house and that dog just sit there and let the robber pet him, oh yeah, you done. Old Yeller, backyard.
Well, you
Oh
got
no.
a strong dog.
Oh Yeller.
Get out of here.
Mm.
Might as well get a cat at that point.
Hey
No,
man,
that's
a
real.
cat jump faster than these dogs.
Ain't
Yeah,
East
gonna.
but you know how
Hollywood
many
been
times
getting
you
his
tell your
ass
dog to
whooped.
shut the fuck up because they barking, and that one time you need them to bark, they're not gonna do
I
it.
hate old barking
Facts.
ass dog for nothing. They be barking at
Okay, and then when
shadows
that
and
robber
shit.
come in, that dog gonna be like, and he told me to shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
That's what
his
I'm
ass
gonna
gonna get
do.
shot right along with the robber. When I start shooting, the dog jumped up.
Damn. Poor dog.
That nigga better get right or get left. Realize what team you on, little buddy.
Get ready to get shot.
Airbud, old yellow.
Not Airbud.
You gonna
My
be
dog is
calling.
pretty much a potato until food's around.
See,
He said, see.
Hey, but when
that nigga is me. You got me living at your house.
you do get some unconditional love, I should be feeling hella good.
Oh, so you feel
hmm
like you've received it before?
Yeah, my daughter. My daughter.
Oh,
Oh,
no, no, no.
I know.
My
I'm
daughter
talking about
loves me
from
because
a.
she loves me, bro. Like
I'm talking
Outside
about from a
of
woman.
that.
from
A
the one.
relationship or
No,
another
I
type
never
of
felt no shit like that. But that's what I was saying. I didn't feel it till I had a kid, and I was like, yeah, this is what it feels like to have someone just love you for you and don't really give a fuck about anything you're going through in life or
Mm-hmm.
nothing. They just like love you. Like shit, that shit felt good. And
That's
then
all
dog,
right.
I guess dogs too. You know, like a dog don't know how bad your day was at work or you're a piece of shit human being. He's just like, I love you.
I feel like I ain't even feeling it for my kids no more, man. Like
Yeah,
no
bro.
matter what, if I was having a
Hey,
bad day,
Well,
came home, all that shit.
here's the thing though, you just gotta tough it out. You gotta hang in there because it'll come. It'll come.
Yeah.
It
I
will.
saw.
If you're teaching her the right things in life, she's gonna come around and
Yeah.
realize that what you taught her was more important than those little things that she didn't get along the way because she wanted them but they weren't good for her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you just
It's on the horizon. I can
yeah,
definitely
Killer,
say
what you were
that.
it's
saying,
coming.
Killer?
Hey man, they say dogs don't how to tell you they hungry. Dogs don't tell you they want their belly rubbed, they back rubbed, they feet rubbed. Hey, but they get it though, right?
They get it.
Yeah, they do.
I just did mine like that. You know what I'm saying? She wanted to come give me a hug.
But she came to
So,
you.
are
Yeah.
are you saying that women do ask for those things? Because
No,
I
what a
don't.
man do, we don't get it.
That's not true.
Sometimes I gotta
Because
scratch
that's
her
that part
belly
of
too.
communication we was talking about.
Yeah.
You
Hey man,
communicate that you need these things. I'm not
No,
gonna flat
I'm
out deny you. And if I'm
what I'm
denying
saying.
you, then you need to
What
reevaluate the situation.
I'm
And as a
saying is
matter of fact, if
a
I know that
dog
those
don't
are
have
things
to
that you
ask.
value, if I
A
know
dog
that
can
those are things,
communicate, and they communicate by coming to you. So again, if you know that this is something you want and you communicate it to just to put it out there and it's not being given, then yeah, you got a problem.
So how do I communicate to her without saying her I want a massage?
You can come up and be completely affectionate without saying nothing. You can come sit next
How
to
do I
me and lay on
say,
my lap, and that's
hey
enough.
babe, I want my balls rubbed today? Like,
Yeah, you can do that
without
too, but
saying,
actually, for me,
do I
if
kick
you,
my leg up?
maybe
like Captain Morgan.
Yeah.
You might. I don't know.
For me personally, like if you communicate that these are the things that you want and that you value, then I'm going to do them.
Right.
Right.
I
So
mean,
you can come out and just flat out say, "Look, I really like getting massage."
Right.
From time to time, if you could give me a massage, that would be fantastic. And I'm gonna be
Right.
like, now I know something that's gonna please my man.
Right. And I put it on
ultimately
the
want to
radar.
please
Hey, what if
my
I say? What if I say like,
some
look?
women are like dogs.
What if
You know
I
what
say
I'm saying? Like
like,
when they horny, right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all laying in the bed, like she scoot
Oh,
her
they
booty
took
on
that
you.
butt back on you?
Okay, then so you know
Like
what's up.
lionesses.
that's how
Took
you
that butt back.
communicate.
Yeah, that's how you know what's up.
Like
So
a
yeah,
straight lioness.
that's it.
But why you can't do that when you want to eat? Why you can't say, I'd rather eat this today? Not, I don't know.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm not the average because I know what I want to eat.
It's not gonna sound right.
Hey, you want me to tell you a trick? I'll tell you a life hack. What you do is you tell your girl, "Hey, baby, guess where we're going tonight?" And the first place she gets, take her there. That's where she want to go.
do it. Yes,
Right.
absolutely.
Good job, Max. That's a very good
Yes,
Well,
point.
now
I
that you
agree.
said that,
I
they're
agree.
not going to do it.
So can I tell you? Can I
Oh,
tell?
Motherfucker gonna pop.
Can I tell you my theory, at least for me, why it is that it's so hard for me to figure out what I want to eat?
That's what I'm
Because
afraid
I
of.
am a people pleaser. So whenever someone says, "What do you want?" Hey, babe, what do you want to eat tonight? I am not just thinking of me. I am thinking of what that other person will like or won't like, or any of those kind of things. So I'm like overthinking. Once again, I'm an overthinker. In my head, I'm like trying to figure out something that I will like, but that will be pleasing to them as well.
that's true. A
So
considerate choice. That's definitely true.
I don't
And then
consider
sometimes
anybody.
you don't know what it's contingent on. You could be like, "Oh, where you want to eat? Okay, is there a budget for this, or
right,
something quick?"
right.
So
Do
you
you
got
want
to
to go
kind of
sit
make
down?
some more
Do you want
clues.
a drive-through?
No.
Are you wanting something, that is, we're going to dress up for? Or are you okay with
Right.
just going in sweats? There's a lot of
Right. Are we coming back home to
things to
eat it?
consider.
Are we just doing takeout? Like, give me some
And now
My
you
parameters.
ex
asking too
used
many
to be
questions
like,
already. I
what you
asked you
want
all
to
that.
eat? And
Fuck
then
you want to eat?
Right, but if that turns into that, I'm gonna say something outrageous, and you be like, "Well, that's not really what
And
I
then
was thinking."
that's when you find out. You like,
Yeah, but
let's
I
go
don't
to
want to fuck
Morton.
around and find
Nah.
out because then I'm gonna be mad.
Oh, but you won't be hungry, so pick one.
You know what, Max?
now,
I don't like you.
now you're making me mad. I'm getting hangry.
Cool. Let's go to STK. That's what I'm thinking. I want a little fillet, and then you sitting there looking crazy. Bitch, it's a Wednesday. What is you talking about? Oh, I didn't know we was more on a
I'm just
Chipotle
like,
vibe.
man,
My
babe, I can
bad.
make one of those at the house.
That same steak that you want at STK, I can make at the house.
Yeah, making it at the
Okay,
house.
then don't ask me where I want to
Hey,
eat at then.
Okay.
dog,
with
I'm
that
not.
asparagus.
you can't make
I'm gonna
no
give you two. I'm gonna
STK
give you
steak at
some
the house.
options. I'm gonna give you.
He got that
I'm
buttery
gonna want you to
steakhouse.
say.
Trust me, he
I'm
gonna
gonna
make it
want you to
happen.
say. I'd
He
rather
ain't
you
got the
cook it though,
compound
but
butter.
He gonna make it.
I'm gonna make it.
He don't even know how to make medium well. He just done.
Well, see,
Done.
now we got a
It look cool.
problem.
It
Nah, he
look
got
cool.
that Kendra's
I
dog.
know how to make medium well.
He's
Now
just
we got
done.
an issue.
The way he
He
just
like it
done.
shouldn't have pink in it. Yes, it should. Your
Mm.
meat
I
is
know better
tough.
now.
He said, "I know better now." That's all right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna ruin the dinner.
Damn.
Just don't tell me you want that shit all runny, bloody shit.
See what I'm
Oh
Nah.
no,
saying?
no, 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 no. We want it cooked.
No,
It
no,
We
I
would.
want it
want it
cooked.
runny bloody because
Ew.
it's
No.
not blood.
That
But
is blood.
No, it's
No, it's
not.
not
it's
actually.
Nah.
not. But I don't want
It's
to see
not.
that.
Yeah, I don't want to see it.
See, black people want their steak tough as
No, I want it
Tough
medium,
as leather,
sliced
Nah,
Run
that
pink,
shit
DMC.
cooked all
chewy as
around.
hell. Steak be
Hey,
chewy as a
hey, hey.
motherfucker.
So you say it's not blood?
it's
It's
not
not blood.
blood.
I think
They
it's
actually
blood.
drain
Do
all the
Hey,
you
blood.
do your
No,
googles,
it's been
buddy?
said that it's not blood. It's been proven it's not blood.
It's
Yeah.
not
Do your
blood.
googles.
They
what
actually
about a
drain
ham?
all the blood before
A hamburger
in
different.
the
That
butchering
beef,
process.
I don't eat no pink
I'm about
beef.
to
No
say,
pink,
how the
no
hell
pink
is it
ground
different?
beef.
Hey, what about the hamburger though? When you don't
That
cook it
pink
all
ground
right,
beef
what
gonna
that mean?
fuck your stomach up.
Hey, what
Yeah,
that
you
mean? Do
gotta
that be
cook that.
blood?
You
That be
gonna have
blood?
pink coming
You
out of
gotta
you
cook that. That's good.
Hey, so is it blood in that ground beef? I don't know.
I think it is.
because you can order it pink or not pink with a burger at like a real
Hey,
burger place.
can y'all tell me for facts? Is it blood in that ground beef or no?
Yes,
No,
that is blood.
Oh, you
So
broke
why
in
is
up.
not
ground
blood
beef,
in the steaks?
Because it's a different type of meat and they process it differently.
Yeah, that ground
That
beef
Well, if
that
they
is.
that that
grind it
fillet
up,
is drained and all that. That ground beef is ground up fucking meat that's not been, through the same process of cutting and shit. That ground beef totally different. Because if you
I'm
don't
gonna
cook
look it
that,
up.
you gonna get sick.
You
Nah,
gonna
I
have
done had a
this.
medium burger. I survived. I
Yeah,
Nah,
still
medium.
you
alive.
That's
did.
mostly cooked, not
Your
no
ass was in the
fucking rare ass
bathroom, right?
burger.
Nah, I have a pretty good. I got like an iron stomach though. I really don't get
I
like
messed
that.
around
I watch it.
and I
Milk
had
though,
some
fuck me up.
Angus steak burger, whatever, and that shit looked well done to
I want
me.
some damn
But when I
wagyu.
bit into it, it was kind of pink.
You put that motherfucker back in the microwave.
It was. I put that bitch back on the stove.
Put that bitch back
Hey,
on the skillet.
I put that
hey,
bitch
hey,
back on the
hey!
stove.
I
I
remember
got
I
to
did
cook
that.
that.
Hey, when I first started cooking and shit, right? I cooked the burger and shit. Thought that motherfucker was done and shit, right? Put that on my bun, put ketchup and everything on that motherfucker.
Man,
Took
the
a bite
whole
out that
Bit
shit.
bitch.
into the bitch and it was gone.
Hey, that motherfucker was just leaking on top of the bun, bro. I
Ew.
was,
That
I
motherfucker
was
said,
just,
"Mrrr."
I was disgusted. Hey, I put that motherfucker in the motherfucking microwave for 15 minutes. This
Oh
motherfucker
Lord.
overcooked.
That nigga said
You
Ew.
know
15
Hey,
what?
my
minutes in the
first time
microwave.
frying chicken, I didn't put no seasoning.
Oh no.
Oh,
I
damn.
just fried it in flour. I was like,
Man, you
That was
"Fuck,
you
the
this look
disappointed.
like
blandest
when my
chicken
mama
you
make
ever
it."
ate.
You
Ew.
disappointed your ancestors.
What you mean?
Bruh,
What you mean? You supposed to put seasoning on
You
that?
supposed to season the chicken and the flour.
Yeah, both of
yeah,
them.
bruh.
I didn't
yeah.
know.
Yeah,
I wasted hella chicken too. I'm
yeah.
talking about
Stuffed
like a
chicken and
bag of
buttermilk.
party wings.
Yeah, buttermilk. You got to put the mustard on it for it to bind. Like, oh
You don't need the
Lord.
mustard, G.
You do need
Shit.
the mustard
You
because it's
don't
a
need a
You don't
binding
need the
binder.
agent.
mustard, G. You don't need no
You don't need
binder,
a
You
G.
do need it.
binder.
Mayonnaise.
Oh,
Mayonnaise.
mayonnaise
I
work too,
seen
though.
people
Yeah.
use mayonnaise as a
Hey,
binder.
mayonnaise gets your shit hella crispy.
Hell
Bro,
yeah.
bro, you don't need no
I
Hell
also
mayonnaise
use
either, bro.
yogurt, plain yogurt.
Yogurt.
Hey,
Yogurt.
Mo,
Yogurt.
Yep, you can.
this is
Hey,
exactly why
I've
we're
done
having
it.
a cooking panel.
It's good.
You see that, Coop? We know what not to do.
a egg, bro.
We are having a cooking panel.
We're not going to
It's
use
coming
yogurt.
Oh
soon.
yeah.
Hey, all y'all need to make it extra crispy is an egg. Y'all know that, right?
No,
Or
you don't. That
no
don't have nothing to
mustard,
do with
No.
crispy. It's a binding
corn
You gotta
agent.
use
starch,
both of them.
hella
Buttermilk
shit.
and egg. Use both of them.
For crispiness, you use the panko breading or you use a different type of binder.
No, you don't need no pico bread and G.
Baking soda. I got baking
You
soda.
know, sometimes they
Nah,
use
you
the like Bonchon because they got
crush
the
up
crispiest
cornflakes.
shit ever. That
Oh
too.
yeah.
The
Corn
Korean
flakes.
fried chicken always be hella
Works really good
crispy.
too.
Right.
Cornstarch make your shit
Yeah.
crispy too.
Cornstarch. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cornstarch to do that.
We
I've
gonna test
actually
that theory
used
too.
ground up pecans before. Pecan
Hey, we
We
need to
crusted.
have
gonna
a
test
fucking
that
chicken
theory.
cook
We
White
gonna
off.
people
do all
always
the
do this.
binders.
Hey, so where me and Lo are doing the show.
Hey, Mitch, this shit.
Yeah.
The what?
Good.
Kyle, your shit fucked up.
Kyle, can you hear us? Kyle.
Are you
Kyle's a
there,
piece of
buddy?
shit.
Hello, Kyle.
Somebody help my friend, please.
But me and Lo are doing a cooking show on YouTube where we
That's
both go out,
appropriate.
or everybody goes out and buys the same ingredients. Lo's gonna be leading the charge, telling us how to cook it. But you can, if you got your own cooking methods, you can do that. But we're gonna do it on YouTube. We're gonna do a cooking show, man.
I think the first one should be the wings, just because of the controversial way of doing it. I think the
Oh,
mayo is a
Wait,
good
wait,
one
y'all gonna
because
do
we can
wings or
just
fried chicken? That's two different
wings,
cooking.
fried wings. We're gonna fry the wing.
Oh man, air fry.
Air fry. See, I don't like that.
Air
air
fry
fry
wings.
wings
What's
are
wrong with
cool,
air
but you gotta
fryer?
cook them for
Look,
like
look, look, look.
40
It ain't
minutes.
nothing
Smacking.
wrong with the air fryer. I'm just saying for fried wings, I'm not popping them in the air fryer.
Boy, you
Smacking.
tripping? What?
I
I
can
done
do
done it.
salmon, I'll do fish, I'll do all that shit, but fried wings is a different
Hey, I don't
I
beast.
want to
put my
put none
wings
of.
in the air fryer for like 40 minutes, bro, because I don't
40
like fatty.
minutes? I might as well cook it on the
Damn.
stovetop.
I don't
God
like
damn.
fatty meat, bro. I like it. I
It's
don't
like
like
his
it.
shit burnt.
Yeah. When I
I
get like
don't like
a
fatty meat,
mouthful of
bro.
that soft fat, that should be nasty.
That
Yeah,
I
that's
don't like it. I
disgusting.
don't like big ass.
Give
Y'all
me
don't pause that.
all the
That's
grease.
why I like New York strips over ribeyes.
I don't even like fucking
He just
big
Yeah.
said he
pieces
putting
of
fatty meat
chicken.
in his
Like,
mouth. It's fatty meat in his mouth. And y'all just gonna keep going. Y'all
oh,
I'm
grew
pause,
up
What?
already
pause,
today.
listening.
Y'all
pause,
grew up today. Y'all grew up
pause.
today. I'm just trying to say, y'all grew up
I
today.
don't like big pieces of meat. Pause, bro. That shit is not okay.
You know Killer don't believe in the pause. He gonna keep going.
Man.
Mm-mm. It must be his. Never mind.
Oh
Jesus
man.
Christ and Latter Day
Get
Saints.
your car down the line.
What about the earlier day saints?
Hey man, I got two current situations that is going on, and I guess
Hey yo,
we'll
whoever posted
end
this
at the
color
2 hour mark.
purple is gone to hell. The original
You turn
ski.
Harpo beat me. Oh shit! Why everything uploading?
Both of y'all was talking at one time. I ain't hear y'all. I heard the ski you part.
Yeah, they got a post with the color purple talking about some Sexy Red wasn't the first to do it. Talking about Whoopi Goldberg did it first. I'm done.
All right, I got two fashion things. My nigga Drake got Nike Wave do rags coming out. Uh,
Oh,
he's on the
what it look
box.
like? Does it say
I
what it
don't.
look like?
I don't know. He sent these to Lil Yachty, so I don't know if they're just
Oh,
family and friends or whatever. But
yeah.
Drake got Deweys on deck from
Mm.
Nike. The
Those are
Fire
hideous.
Sign 9060s are popping
Nah,
out. These are going to be exclusive. They're going to cost a
those
lot
are
of money
hideous. Those are
in
not
the
cute at
resale
all.
market. Listen, sometimes you gotta overlook the look and go for the resale because they bring
True.
in a lot of money.
How much are they selling for originally?
They're probably like 160 originally, but
Oh,
most of these these ones, the exclusive colorways, they be going for like 500-600. So
Bro, I'll never spend that much money on
invest.
shoes. Fuck that.
You
well, I mean,
won't, but there are
160 out the
people who
gate with
will.
the profit, I get it, but yeah,
Yeah.
those are not cute.
I'm too good.
And then car owners are falling behind on payments at a higher rate, the higher recording rate. People who are 60 days or past due on their auto loans are at an all-time high since 1994.
Damn.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
if you guys are feeling the recession, don't worry, everybody is. And I don't know why they haven't technically called it a recession yet, but niggas are
They're in
fucked up.
denial.
And it's all because of y'all president Joseph Biden.
Y'all voted for
My
I don't
gracious.
I don't know how far you want to get into this, but y'all know the presidency, the status of that the economy is led by the last president, right? Y'all have so
Get
much
the fuck
faith
out.
in that.
Get the
If
fuck out of here.
y'all got so much faith in
Yo,
Buddy Ass, but Buddy Ass really ain't do what y'all think he did.
Neither
the
did
economy.
Obama.
Well, no, that's what I'm
Obama.
saying. Mm-hmm.
So
Oh
Neither
no,
did
you was off the
Bush.
tail end of Trump.
so
So
you have to look at.
I feel like the last
If
several
Obama did not,
presidential elections, we didn't really have a good choice. There was no good
Right.
choice.
It was the lesser of the two evils.
Yeah.
Right, and then we voted for Obama because he was black and he did nothing for us
You got an
Who
Obama phone, didn't you?
Obama is a piece of shit.
Who did Obama run against?
Hillary
First
for
time.
the
John McCain
The second
first.
time, and John McCain
Hillary.
first.
Come on
Yeah.
now. Come on now. Y'all wanted John McCain?
Lesser of two
Well,
evils.
see, the John McCain thing is kind of different because he was the first black president. That's how he got that.
It's all
Yeah.
You know, and then the second time,
And then we was like,
fucking with
hold
Hillary.
up.
Hillary ain't shit.
Hillary can't even suck dick.
Oh no, not that she can't. Oh Lord.
I just want to know, like, everybody. I hear the strong hate towards Obama, but I just want to know, like, what presidents do you like that
Because you know
if
I
you
got
hate
hate
if
towards
you
Obama.
if you hate him
You
so
know,
much,
I got hate for Obama because the nigga said it's time for a change. They was putting pictures of him and Malcolm and Martin all together.
Yeah.
Like he was gonna do shit for niggas.
And he did
And then the
absolutely
first order of
nothing.
business, he went in there and said, get a gay people rights, get an Immigrants to Dream Act. When shit
Y'all
came to
act
the
like y'all
table,
didn't get an Obama phone. What's the problem here?
Man, fuck that cheap ass.
when the immigrants when the niggas came to the table, he was like, I did shit for immigrants and gays. I can't do this. Smack, get it out of here.
is that's how you saw it going down?
Exactly, because Trump vetoed anything he wanted
You
to
too,
do.
bro.
So if Obama wanted to do something, he could have vetoed it.
Do you know that Obama didn't have the House and President Trump did?
Listen,
Do you know
a
that?
veto overturned the House.
A veto
And
A
they
veto
try to say, oh,
over
this
what?
stuff didn't come to his table. Yes, it did. Multiple things for black people came to his table, and he shot them down.
Yep.
So I don't want to hear none of that Obama shit.
Some of that shit has other things attached to it. So you know what I'm saying? You got to look at all that shit. They squeeze other things in
Well,
on that too. I'm not
rewrite
taking
it
up.
and come back?
If you, I'm not going back and forth about this because I don't agree with everything that he do too. But what I'm telling you is about how things work, not so much just with Obama, but period. So if things have at the ass end of that deal, it has things that they don't
Hey,
want, they're
remember
gonna
when
veto
Trump
it.
went against the
How you doing,
stimulus
man?
checks unless they had his name on them and shit? He was like, yeah, go back and fix that. I know y'all want to give it to him. Democrat, I know y'all want to give them checks, but I need my name on them. And unless y'all put my name on it, I'm not passing it. And they went back and put his name on him, and he passed it.
Oh, and let's not forget that Donald Trump did sign a bill to give every or whatever HBCU money because people was not actually like donating to the HBCUs. And guess who has stopped that money as soon as he had got in the office? Joe motherfucking Biden. As soon as the nigga had gotten in office.
He said, oh, first order of business.
Yep.
That
That nigga
HBCU shit out.
And then fucked up y'all student loans.
That nigga had cut that shit off immediately.
Forgive who? Ooh.
Joe Biden was never with us, so of course not.
Yeah, but he played y'all like he was. If y'all don't vote for me, y'all ain't black.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
So I've been
Hillary was
around
telling
for.
Hillary
I've
was
been
telling
around
y'all
for.
niggas she had hot sauce in the bag, and y'all almost fell for that.
I've been around for a long time, and I have not seen a good president.
No president is
No, they're all politicians.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all
They're all
give
Cal Davis, but
y'all
we
give that
need to
man
vote
so
for the
much
people that's
grief.
gonna give us what we need.
Y'all give that man so much grief. Give everybody else the same grief that y'all give Obama.
No, we gave everybody else a chance. And come to find out, Obama, he wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? Trump actually did do some good, but
He did everything he said he was going to do,
he could have did
regardless.
more. Of course.
Whatever he said he was going to do, he did that shit. Like,
that's a fact, yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting here, I'm building this wall, I'm doing it, and he stuck to his guns.
That's a fact.
Motherfuckers got in there and promised,
all that shit. Tax
promised
reform,
hope and
Donald
change
Trump,
and all that
all
shit.
of that.
Well, we
Didn't do
still
none of
don't We still don't have a wall. That's why
We got a section.
we don't have a wall. That's why it's 20,000 Venezuelans in Chicago right now as we speak. Because we
Yeah,
don't have a wall
but
that,
Trump
that
also
y'all
put a
sit. That,
ban on
but look,
people
No, they
coming
wouldn't
into
let
our
them build it.
country.
No, they wouldn't
They
bro.
let.
wouldn't let them build, and they kept
You know
They
stopping
wouldn't
why?
them.
let them
You
build
know
it.
why?
Like
You know why? You know why?
because Mexico would not agree to it.
Exactly. How you gonna tell me that Mexico is gonna pay for a wall and everybody's just gonna agree to it?
Because it's
Y'all
y'all
sound
people
foolish.
Mexico would
running
not
in this
agree to it. He
motherfucker.
wanted to build it though, but Mexico was like, hell no, fuck out of
So
here.
would you rather us have to pay for it?
Yeah, right.
That would have been hella
Hey,
mad. We had to pay
yes,
for it
yes. How? Why would we be hella mad, bro? When we hella mad that we paying
because the blue
4,000. Look,
people ain't on the same side of the red. The red people
okay.
wanted to stop people from coming in. The
Yep.
blues
Listen,
is like,
listen,
come on with open arms.
Yep.
That's why they
listen,
drop them off in California. That's
That's a
why they
fact.
drop them off in New
Yeah.
York
bro.
by the
Do you
Democrats
think?
busload.
don't mind
Do you think we
who comes
paying?
over here.
Do you think we paying less now or more now?
It would have
Cause
been
cause
even more now
cause
if
of
we
course it's
would have
more
built that
now.
wall.
Come on, man. If he
Damn, why
wanted to
my
do it,
shit? Oh, there it
hey,
goes.
if he wanted to build a wall, he could have vetoed they shit too and made them pay for it, right? And and,
Nah,
and,
Mexico
hell
and put
no.
and
nah,
put
bro.
more
Can't
and
make
put more.
another
Mexico
country pay for some
is a
shit.
totally
Listen.
different country, dog. They got
Why?
nothing to do with
Why? Listen, y'all not listening, bro.
because we don't own
If you,
Mexico. That's why.
Yeah,
bro,
we can't
listen,
make them pay for
bro.
some shit.
Let me explain my point. It's the same thing he did to Japan and everybody else. He put more tariffs on their taxes. So that's how he got them to do what they wanted to do. So if y'all so gun-ho and hyped about y'all man, know what he did. He did put more tariffs on taxes on them other places. That's what he did. And if he wanted something done so bad, he could
What are
do the
we
same thing.
exporting from Mexico
Everything says
to
made in
tax them?
Mexico. What are you saying?
Everything's not
Everything is
made in
made.
Mexico.
Okay.
Everything's made in China and Japan and Taiwan and all them places that we said we're pulling our factories out of,
Yeah,
and
just
we
like
bringing it back here and all that shit. Like
yeah, they like
we get
depend on
avocados from
us just
Mexico.
for them to live. You know what I mean? So isn't Mexico like independent though? Aren't they like they're pretty much like independent? Like they
Yeah,
can do their
that's why
own
that
shit.
motherfucker lawless like that.
Yeah, like they can do their own.
Y'all want to ban guns? Look at Mexico. Guns are banned there. Look at that shit. Cartel run amok in that bitch. So y'all better watch when y'all vote for these gun laws too. Hey man, but this has been a great episode of the podcast about nothing. I don't know if I talked about shit that I shouldn't have. So YouTube,
2
please do
hours or
not.
something. Damn.
Please don't hit me with a strike, YouTube. Please don't. Please don't.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.